Hey everybody, NCS Fan 001 here. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Mine was relatively uneventful, but fine. Not too much. Tonight, we are going to be starting our second Retro Achievements game. We're going to be doing Call of Duty 2 Big Red One. This is a bit of a forgotten Call of Duty, but it's a pretty good one from what I remember of it. It's been a long time since I played, though. This achievement list is one of the most, simple that I've seen on the RA website. Though not necessarily what I would consider to be, super easy or anything. It's definitely going to be more skill-based than LEGO Star Wars. LEGO Star Wars was obviously pretty easy overall. But I'm going to pull the achievement list over to this screen. Oh, that's super weird. I don't like that. Send that back over. Okay, now it's all on that screen, which is not what I wanted it to do. Not used to the whole two monitors setup just yet. Very new for me. But anyways, with this list, it's relatively easy overall, or at least very straightforward. Every single achievement is based on beating each level of the game, and you just have to beat all 14 of them on the hard difficulty. There's no veteran mode in this game, just hard. Now, the thing about this is that this game does not have health regen. It's another health pack game. It's like Call of Duty Classic. The one difference is that unlike COD Classic, you still get health kits on the highest difficulty. You just don't get quite as many of them. So thankfully you can still heal this time around, but it is going to be potentially frustrating at times. I think I might have beaten it on hard one time when I was younger, but maybe only one time ever. So it should be interesting, but in other news, I did get a trophy finally on PlayStation in the first time in a couple of weeks by getting one in Death Stranding, so that was good. And I'm working on the premium deliveries. I'm already through probably 10 premium deliveries so far, so that's really not all that bad as long as I don't do any repeats by accident or anything like that. And then other than that, the Astrobot video was coming along. It's probably, I'd say about 40% of the way done, so made some real good progress editing it over the weekend, so that's definitely good. But yeah, let's go ahead and boot up Call of Duty 2 Big Red One. Again, this game is a bit of a classic. I remember it very well from my childhood, from playing it a lot. Hardcore mode, active, 290 points, 28 total achievements. Let's roll. Checking memory card, overwrite it. Hey, Redox. Alright, let's make a save here. And it's kind of crazy because they easily could have put, a lot more unique trophies or achievements into this game. There were definitely more that they could have put in. There's a lot of, mission-specific things they definitely could have done. So maybe they would do that someday for the GameCube, and this game had a multiplayer. Subtitles on, crosshairs on, friendly tags on. Controller's good. We'll figure that out later. Screen's good. Sound should be fine. I wonder if this multiplayer works. I'm legitimately curious to see if this even works. I'd be very shocked because it's the PS2 version and there's no PS2 servers left that I'm aware of. That'd be something if you could actually play this. Oh, okay, so I can't really do anything with that. I don't know how any of that works. Yeah, that'd be something if you could actually still play that these days. And this is running at 30 FPS, so let me make sure. Okay, it looks like frames and stuff are good. Although now I'm worried that it might have disabled hardcore mode, so let me exit out of the game here. So let's not go into that mode again, because that might have just been a big mistake, so let's jump right back in, and there we go. Hardcore mode is active again. So now we can get to actually playing. But yeah, this game's achievement list is very, very straightforward and simple, but definitely a step up in difficulty. Because hard mode in this game, again, is not particularly easy. It's from the older days of Call of Duty where the higher difficulties tended to be a little bit more challenging. Now again, that's mostly just due to the fact that you don't heal in this game on your own, unfortunately. Hard is the highest difficulty. Let's play. But there's so many other achievements they could have done. Like, they could have done, you know, get a number of kills with different weapons, beat a certain level without dying. There's a couple things they could do in the plane mission that would have been unique. Because there's a couple of, like, optional objectives you can do in that mission, which would have been really cool. We've been through worse. I'm not sure if they had been through worse by this point in the game. It's been so long since I've actually played it.
Man, I can't wait to put this baby to some real use.
Get a load of him. Where do they keep getting these guys?
Give it a rest, Brooklyn.
Yeah, fine. You collect his dog tags.
Well, what's he sore about? I just
Hey,
said...
look, replacement. Just because you got that patch on your shoulder don't mean you're one of us.
What'd you say your name was?
Andy. Andy Allen.
Don't mind him, Alan. He lost a lot of friends in France. We all did.
You should probably learn how to aim the rifle in a safe
division of
direction
moved in, and they aren't giving up
while
those
around
crossroads.
allies.
Listen up. We got a regiment of mechanized SS.
Man, I remember all these characters. Hawkins, Brooklyn.
Fox's job to clear that bridge for our armor.
Can't we get some air support?
I know there were a few others. I'll remember them when I actually see their tags come up.
There's no time.
In all honesty, the visuals could be a lot worse for 2005.
Sergeant,
I think that's when this game came out, 2005.
Down that hill.
Incoming!
Okay. We have objectives, advance down the hill, so I think this game has weird controls. Okay, circle. Oh, that's really weird. Okay, circle is crouch and prone, triangle stands you back up. That's not weird at all. And I died because I waited too long. Okay, let's not do that again. I was just trying to figure out the controls, guys. Okay, L2's grenade. So that's actually what I'm used to. L1 is aim. R1 I'm sure is fire. R2 is melee. Yep, R1 is fire. Square's still reload. Got that much. Oh, I guess it's going to actually teach me the controls here, which is nice. Oh, those are friendlies. Well, and it's actually unique because it actually shows, like, how much health your friendlies have at any time, which is kind of crazy. I feel like that's never been a thing in any other COD games that I can remember. Enemies also sometimes take quite a while to go down. Oh, X is the action button because you actually have to pick up the ammo physically in this game, for the most part, so that's going to be different. Pause button's still the pause button, so at least we got that. There's no sprint in this game. There is a lean feature, which is kind of cool. Ah, up and down on the D-pad switches weapons. This is going to be one hell of a learning curve. Hey, sweet. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a learning curve. Healing items right here, those heal 25% of your health. Thankfully, like I said, you do get health packs on hard difficulty in this game, unlike Veteran and COD Classic. Thankfully.
Now's your chance to use that rifle, Alan.
And this is back before the M1 Garand could reload mid-clip, so that's always fun. Yeah, this is actually, from what I remember, like, it's been a long time since I played, but it's actually a pretty good game overall for what it was back in this day and age. Now, I don't know how the multiplayer was, because I never had any ability to play the multiplayer. But it's very unique because it has campaigns in both North Africa and in Italy, which is definitely not something that we have seen in most of these games. And that is a whole lot more ammo than you would be carrying in real life. I just gotta say that. They ain't carrying no 240 shots for an M1 Garand. That's 30 clips. They ain't carrying that much. Too heavy. This is a large rifle caliber, large rifle round. Just came back from work and dropped down to 212. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, thankfully the game does give health packs on this, so that's going to make this a lot less frustrating than a certain other game that I platinumed a couple years ago. Let's go. Yeah, there's no sprint in this game, which is unfortunate. But there is that sort of leaning feature, which is kind of nice. I'm sure we'll be using that later on. First mission of the game, simple enough though. It is just a tutorial, so nothing much to worry about with this one. Been doing butterfly strokes. Oh, nice. Yeah, swimming's great for your health, so it's great for your heart, great for your muscles, all that kind of stuff. And it's fun, because being in the water is always nice. Okay, is that everyone over there? Yeah, that appears to be. And that's a tank, so that's not good. Does someone want to blow up that tank before it kills all of us? Because I don't have a Panzerschreck or a bazooka. That is doing some damage, so you do die pretty quickly on this difficulty. Do one of you guys want to blow that thing up? Burns a ton of calories. Oh, for sure. Oh yeah, there's no grenade indicator either, so that's wonderful.
Wait for the reload. And now!
Run! You said to go now, so I will go now. That's a friendly. But I have so much memory of this game. And also, I basically just died there, so we could be in trouble now. The game is not good about checkpoints, if I remember correctly. Yeah, from what I remember, this game is not particularly nice when it comes to checkpoints. Now, that was my fault for standing a little too close to a tank that was exploding, but yeah, this game is not particularly nice when it comes to checkpoints. That's going to be probably the biggest drawback here. And I also don't particularly remember the German campaign all that well, at least not compared to the Italian and North African campaigns, because those were usually the levels I would replay because I found them to be more fun. Although the German campaign literally starts with a D-Day mission, which is insane. I think this was the first Call of Duty game to do that, this and Call of Duty 2. The original Call of Duty 2. 1 hour of that and you can burn about 1,000 calories. That's awesome. This actually probably would have been a fun online multiplayer. This is back in the day when they actually cared about their multiplayers. Well, I'm sure, I don't know if everyone would have been running around sweaty with an MP40 like they did in, like, COD World at War, maybe.
No Sherman should clear the way for us.
Well, one of them's gonna explode, and I don't want to be near it when it does, because that nearly got me killed last time. Okay, that time it blew up. Since swimming leaves you in a enormous deficit, you can lose a lot of weight. Yeah. Alright, much better this time. We actually have help this time. This actually feels like it would have been a pretty fun multiplayer. I still have the, like, Prima strategy guide for this, or whoever made the strategy guide for this game.
Tiger! Across the bridge!
That's not good. That's very not good. Can something please deal with that? Like, right now. I mean, Tiger tanks are the creme de la creme of tanks from this era. Let me guess, you want me to do it.
Stay down, Alan! Come on! Play that charge! Come on!
Or, wait, do they want me to plant it?
Fall back!
No, I wasn't supposed to. Okay, I was about to say, like, am I supposed to be the one that runs up there and plants it?
Maybe if we move to those buildings, we can get a beat on the 20.
Because I never replay the prologue level, because there's never really a purpose of doing so. 10 hours a day, you'll lose like 4 pounds a day. Yeah, but you still need to have some calorie intake or else you die, so... There's a checkpoint. Perfect. It was weird having to pick up items. And I specifically remember a couple of annoying missions toward the end of the game and a couple of annoying sections, for sure, so... Oh, that is vibrating the controller quite a bit.
Nice shot, Sarge!
That is a lot of vibration. Oh, that thing actually overheats. Okay, I couldn't remember if it did or not. So, machine guns overheat. Good to know. Hey, Cassie. It's counting calorie intake of like 2,000 calories. Oh, okay. Yeah, you'd be running on one heck of a deficit at that point. Fall back! Fall back! We're actually quite close to death here. That's one of the stupider things we have to do so far in the game. We eat a lot of food. Yeah, like Michael Phelps used to eat so much back in the day. I remember seeing stuff like that. So yeah, this game's gonna be a little bit more like a COD classic than some of the modern COD games. It's quite punishing at times. You die quickly even though you can heal. We don't have smoke grenades in this, do we? I thought that was only in the actual Call of Duty 2. Average eats about 3,000 to 6,000 a day. Yeah, he ate an insane amount. Finally reached 100 people in your vault, got the trophy for building every room, and made some good progress on LEGO Worlds. Ooh, 65 in, so yeah, you're not super far away from being done, I don't think. More health kits. I think we just have to defend here for now, so I think we're fine just hiding out up here. I think this game also does have some infinite enemy spawn points from what I remember, so that's going to be fun to deal with. Again, something that even COD Classic usually didn't have. Is that what we're doing here? Yep, defend the area, so we just gotta defend for a while. You could probably just hide if you really had to. I suspect this wouldn't actually be that bad to do if you just did. Just imagine some 6'4", 300-pound bodybuilder swimming as a living. Can't imagine how many calories it would burn. Yeah, it'd be like thousands and thousands a day, probably. Alright, level complete. That was a graphical glitch. Don't worry, we're gonna be fine. It's only the prologue tutorial mission. And look at that! 2 achievements at the start. Beat the first level of the game on normal or higher, and then on hard. Let's go. 2 achievements down, 26 more to go. Again, not a complicated list, but not a necessarily easy list. Because some of these later levels, from what I remember, get pretty challenging on the hard difficulty. And it is basically veteran. I suspect that's probably copyrighted, so we're not going to play that because it's actual, like, war footage or something. So it might be public domain by now, but we're not going to take that risk. Okay, we're into North Africa, where we get one hell of a unique mission. Because I think this is the only mission in the Call of Duty franchise where you fight the French. And also, where are my subtitles? I thought did it not save before? I guess it didn't. Okay, well.
Best pastrami sandwiches you'll ever eat.
Brooklyn, you ain't quite right.
Kinda like your sister, huh, you friggin' hayseed?
Cannon, you two. Stay on the ball.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever been a mission in a Call of Duty game where you fought the French. I mean, it's the Vichy French, so not the normal French, but it's still unique. It's the only time it's ever happened that I can remember in Call of Duty.
I said cannon. Resistance or not, we got an airfield to secure.
Metal Gear Solid 3 trophy list dropped on PSN profiles. Everything's pretty much the same as the PS3 version? Oh, okay. I haven't seen it at all.
And for Christ's sake, Kelly, watch where you point that rifle.
I've barely been looking at trophy stuff for a while. The average New Yorker.
Okay, Sarge. Look at all this sand, guys. I sure ain't in Jersey
It's sand!
Well, at least you can be thankful.
Oh yeah, it looks like it just popped up.
Oh God! Medic!
We'll take a look at it once we get through the first part of this level. We gotta be careful here, because we don't get to heal here. It's a mounted turret section. And I'm not actually sure if you could get through this without shooting if you were trying to do that. Now, just before anyone asks, because I'm sure the question will eventually come up, we ain't doing no handgun-only playthrough of this game. No mic banning challenge here. Because not only is it a World War II game, so a lot of weapons he never would have used, but this is the only other Call of Duty game, aside from Call of Duty 3, that does not have handguns in the campaign. Every other COD game has them. This one does not. I don't know if the game... I can't remember if it gives you checkpoints even if you have low health or not, or if it's the way that COD Classic is, and you get to too low health, you don't get checkpoints anymore. Normally talk like that sometimes in public. Last trophy's hard. Okay, I'll take a look at it here in a second.
Now, man, time to request a furlough.
Okay, yeah. Oh, the Foxhound title? Yeah, I got it pulled up on my phone, so the Foxhound title. What does that require? I'm sure it's not easy. I'm sure it's challenging. I'm sure it's something difficult.
Man, I'm stunned.
Like I said, the checkpoints are not friendly in this game. As one real complaint I have, the checkpoints are not friendly.
Brooklyn, you ain't quite right.
Hey, Secret Underdog. All's good. Finally got the Marvel Rivals Platinum. Big ups there.
Hey, Sarge. I thought you said the French were gonna surrender.
So unless they changed... Actually, I'm gonna look it up.
Got tickets to the Yankee games. They're playing the Red Sox. I got box seats.
Ah, shut the hell up.
Foxhound title, Metal Gear 3. What does it require?
Resistance or not, we got an airfield to secure.
Complete the game on Extreme or European Extreme with 0 kills, 0 alerts, 0 continues, within 5 hours, no more than 25 saves, no healing or life medicine, whatever that is, and no special items. Yeah, that sounds horrible.
Okay, Sarge. Look at all this
That sounds
sand,
terrible.
guys. I sure ain't in Jersey no more.
Well, at least you can be.
I mean, you are allowed to save 25 times, which is kind of nice, so that at least gives you some sort of form of having checkpoints.
We got company.
That is definitely not going to be easy unless they change the requirements in the remake, which is entirely possible. They could have changed the requirements. It's not likely, but it is a thing that does sometimes happen. Again, I don't think it's likely, but it could have happened. Jeez. Why are the French suddenly the hardest enemy to kill in the game? That's like counterintuitive to all of history. At least in the last like 150 years. We're firing a 50, so this thing should be literally tearing their bodies apart with one single hit. 50 caliber is a very, very large round. I don't know who's manning that artillery. Oh, I guess there's a guy standing in there that can be manning the artillery. It's gonna take a while for me to relearn where all the enemies and stuff are, because it's been so long since I played this game. Because you are actually gonna have to know that if you want to get through a lot of this. Check the amount of calories per 6'4", 300-pound, 20-year-old male can burn swimming. 12 to 18,000 calories. Good God, that's a lot in one day. Not easy at all. You can probably save scum. Probably. These dudes are in New Jersey. It's easy for Drez. Yeah, I'm sure Drez will do it first try, like, with no problem whatsoever. I was already talking with him on X about how he needs to try to do Hellblade 2 without save scumming. And see if it's even possible. I have no idea if it is actually possible. From what I've been hearing, a lot of people say it might not be. Or you'd have to just be an absolute master.
Tower, look out! We gotta hit that tower!
I already hit that tower. See, the one good thing is that unlike COD Classic, we can actually heal. That is a relief.
We gotta get in there and take out that machine.
Can you guys, like, deal with the one that's literally right here? Okay, we start with only an M1 Garand. But, since for the first and only time in the franchise we're fighting against the French, we have access to other weapons. Weapons that we have never seen otherwise. That's a big health pack. That's 50% of your HP. And we've got a checkpoint. Fantastic. Us New Yorkers call New Jersey just to tease them. Nice. I can't say anything, though. I've got my southern accent, even though it's not overbearing. So yeah, this is a random French bolt-action rifle that will never appear again in a COD game, presumably. Unless we do another World War II game with a North African campaign, but I don't really see that happening. Pretty accurate, though. Yeah, Drez will probably do it like first try, same with Hellblade 2 on Dark Rot mode. Without save scumming. So on this level, we don't really want to be using the American weapons that much because they're just not as good. It's mostly just the M1 Garand and maybe a submachine gun. So as soon as we can get rid of this, we're going to take out the French weapon because we're never going to see him in any other game. The Mass SMG, and then there's a rifle, and then there's health. I think that there are other... I think there's a light machine gun that the French have as well.
Outstanding! Now we have to take out that machine gun. We can't get a good shot from here. Move in through that building.
Oh, I plan... Oh, it's behind a wall.
Get in there!
He probably doesn't get a little maddies from there. I don't think that any... I hope that no one gets offended. They've reached that door, and then they just hide. If I remember correctly, this might be one of those games where they can't actually kill enemies most of the time. Like, occasionally they might be able to, but it's rare. So we're gonna actually have to be careful. Headshot. And he reloads the entire clip, even though we only reloaded one bullet. Because logic. SMG ammo, perfect, because we do need that. It's the only SMG we're going to have on this mission. You know what? Grenade. You can't throw grenades back in this game either, so do keep that in mind. Oh, it killed something, so it must have worked. Sounds like it's firing like a 9mm round or something even smaller. That's a quiet SMG. Although, they apparently have MG42s here, so that might have been historically accurate in some ways. I don't know if it was or not. I could see it being a thing that would have happened. Yeah, definitely one of the most unique missions we've ever seen in a Call of Duty game. Fighting against the French. Or the Vichy Frenchie. I'm sure I've offended some French people by now, but it happens. They should learn not to surrender.
Brooklyn, you idiot! You're gonna get us all killed! I said,
It actually reminds me of a funny story, because of course it does.
What the hell is he doing?
So my dad, back when he was in high school, he had a teacher that found a way to blame, at the time, every bad historical event on the French. Because of course he did. Ooh, the Chowderhout. The Châtelleraut. We're gonna take that. Because again, it's the only time we're ever gonna see these weapons, so might as well enjoy them. Yeah, he literally had a teacher that taught them, like, how the French were responsible for every bad thing that happened. Which was really, really funny.
Brooklyn, you're a moron.
Get more ammo. All that ammo. It's all SMG ammo, but we do need that. We have an assault rifle as well. That'll serve just fine in the role of a bolt-action rifle. Slightly less powerful, much faster firing. Alright, checkpoint.
Get in there and secure him.
I love, though, that we are able to heal. That is an absolute relief in this one. As if it was like COD Classic and you couldn't heal on Veteran, this would actually be one of the hardest Call of Duty games of all time. Because like I said before, I'm pretty sure there are infinite enemy spawn points in a number of places in this one. Ammo's fairly limited. And the game is not designed to get through without taking a hit. It just isn't. And I'm sure people have done it. I'm sure that we could eventually do it if we wanted to. But you can't throw back grenades either. There's no smoke grenades yet, like there were in the actual COD 2. The crosshair is really, really weird looking. Looks like just an eye almost, which is kind of weird. And just with how bad the checkpoint system is, like even worse probably than COD Classic. And the kind of weird controls. Although I guess you could probably get your squad to do at least some of the work. You can carry 10 grenades, which is pretty nice. That's actually very good. That's a lot more than normal. So that's a friendly down there. Is there seriously no one else in here? No one else alive in here? Huh, guess not. Over here there are. Drop a grenade in. And yes, there is friendly fire, and yes, it will cause you to go back to the checkpoint, so let's not do that either. Definitely not something we want to do. But the funny thing is, this is not the only Call of Duty game on RetroAchievements. There are several others. There's Call of Duty Finest Hour, which is a game that I never came anywhere close to beating. Because I either didn't like it or found it too difficult, one or the other. So I never even actually beat it, though I probably wasn't playing it on the easiest difficulty. But that has an achievement list, and it actually looks like a pretty difficult achievement list. It's more like what I would have expected from this game. So I think it's got, like, no-death achievements for every single level. I don't know if you have to do them on hard for the no-death run, but I think every single level has a no-death achievement while completing all objectives or something. I think it's like you have to beat it on normal. I don't think you have to do it on hard. I just think you have to do it on normal, but you also have to beat all the levels on the hardest difficulty anyway. Which, for Finest Hour, that would probably suck, but it's been so long since I played the game, I honestly don't remember it. And then Call of Duty 3 has an achievement list for the PS2 with no multiplayer like the Xbox 360 list, so it's easier than the 360 list, but still some probably fairly challenging achievements in there. But thankfully no actual online with that one. Do any RetroAchievements games actually have online achievements? Like, I know that certain games can be played in co-op. Like, I know that that's a thing, but I do wonder if there are any others that can actually be done that way. Like, they actually require you to play online or anything like that. And how that would even work. Or maybe, like, halfway through the level. There's only 14 missions, but some of them are long. in this game, especially with the lack of checkpoints. Get everyone through the window there, perfect. And I remember the North Africa campaign fairly well, it's just the other areas I don't remember quite as well. Like, actually, I remember the Italian campaign pretty well, because it's only like 3 missions. It's the shortest one in the game. I don't really remember the German campaign at all, though, because I usually didn't replay it. I usually had more fun replaying the North African and Italian campaigns, just because they're more unique. The idea that we get random French weapons in this one. Okay, yep, that's an infinite enemy spawn point, so we gotta be careful. I wouldn't be surprised if there are, Cassie. I'm just trying to remember if there actually are any that I can actually think of. As I said, I've seen some games that people either could play in co-op or might have required some sort of co-op, but actual online play, I don't know. Hip firing is not particularly effective in this game, so be careful if you're going to try it. You got to be up pretty close to make it work. And then sometimes they take like way too many shots to kill. And we're still good. Only got about 4 allies right now, so that's unfortunate. Okay, someone forgot where they parked their plane or didn't park it in the correct place. That's highly unfortunate for them. I'm sure that's several $100,000 of taxpayer dollars well spent. Oh, well. He just died immediately. Oh, that's probably not good.
Thanks.
Oh, wait, that's friendly. Never mind. That's a friendly.
Get over here!
Yeah, Call of Duty 3's on there, and then I want to say there's, like, the Game Boy versions of, like, Call of Duty 4 is on there. Because, of course, that is a thing that exists.
We're getting torn to shreds out there!
Oh, I need to see if there's a Nintendogs list, actually. I need to see if there's any Nintendogs lists on there. Also need to see, because I loved that game when I was a kid. I played that so freaking much as a kid. Actually, that reminds me of another one I need to go check out at some point. See if Tamagotchi Life has an achievement list. And actually give me a reason to play it that isn't just me, like, doing stupid stuff within the game. And just, like, seeing how ridiculous of songs I can write. I don't think anything will top Poofeshers, though, so don't know if it's worth trying, but it'd probably be fun.
Get out of there!
Well, that's unfortunate.
Street and into that garage. Use those vehicles for cover.
Have we even gotten a checkpoint recently? If you kill them, they just respawn, so
Keep moving, don't stop!
do a little bit of suppressive fire, but doesn't help that much.
We'll be slaughtered if we try to take those guys head on. Get over there, see if you can climb the tower to those buildings.
Should be safe right here for the moment. And I gotta remember that we have the leaning feature, because we don't have that in a lot of COD games, especially in modern day. We do have Omni movement that no one wants or likes. Alright, we got a checkpoint. Let's go. Now we can afford to be more reckless for a short time. That is a mounted machine gun, and that is probably not something that we want to fight head on. How about grenade? How about another grenade? I don't think I hit anything with either of those somehow. Make sure they don't get back up on it, because like I said, I think the game has infinite enemies in a lot of places, so... least this thing's a 1 or 2 hit kill. And the funny thing is, these are probably all real weapons, because this was back when Call of Duty cared about some degree of realism. So these are actually probably all real weapons. Yeah, these are probably real weapons then, because they did actually care about historical accuracy at one point in history. Up to some degree, I would say, through, like, Black Ops 1, probably, or Black Ops 2, maybe. They had some concern for realism in history. And like there, you could have just dropped a grenade on the table, and that would be an easy trophy, easy extra achievement to put in. So yeah, I'm very surprised that they didn't make a more diverse achievement list for this game, because there was easily a lot more they could have thrown in. Oh, oops. I might have shot somebody. I mean, I did shoot somebody. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, they don't always die that quickly, either. So that's a bit annoying.
Planes coming in! Sarge wants you to keep those Frenchies off that AA gun!
Ooh, the scoped car 98K. Let's take one. We've got a sniper rifle now. Cocks the rounds pretty quickly in this one, too, so... Or, like, you could have to take out all of the enemies here with 5 shots. Like, 5 shots, 5 kills. 6 remaining. It actually tells us exactly how many enemies are left here. That's cool. Yeah, stuff like that they could have done. Yeah, they easily could have... Oh, 2 with 1 shot. That's another thing that could have been an achievement. Okay, he shot that right at us. I don't know how we're still alive. Or do this area without the sniper rifle. You know, stuff like that. So many more achievements they could have put into the game that unfortunately they never really thought of doing. I'm going to hold on to the sniper rifle just in case there's any more combat, like, at any sort of range. Shadowhalt's perfect for anything close to medium range. We got a checkpoint, so we're at the end of the level here. This is the last objective. This is not the easiest one, though. I think it says yes, but then could be talking about co-op. Okay, gotcha. Infinitely respawning enemies are the worst. Oh, yeah. And I'm pretty sure they're in this game at a number of places. I could be wrong, but I think they are in a number of areas. I'm looking on the compass. I'm not seeing any objective markers. There's one. And if you take too much damage here, you die. You die pretty quickly here, so... And I think that some of these are friendly planes and don't have to be shot down. 4 more. Okay, so we just gotta shoot down 5 here. But it could be like, shoot down all 5 without taking damage, you know? I'm just thinking of things they could have done for other achievements if they ever make a GameCube list. Because I own this on the PS2, I didn't own it on the GameCube, so I don't know if there's any difference between the versions. But if they ever make a GameCube achievement list, they could easily have stuff like that, you know? Extra achievements, just coming up with ideas for them. If anyone out there is a programmer that would want to make a Retro Achievements list. I think this one overheats as well, so we want to be kind of careful. Alright, one more. There he is. So he's coming in from high. That probably should have killed everyone. We get a giant wave of them coming in all at once. I actually hit all of them, surprisingly. And that's another one I could have done, like, hit every single enemy there, you know? Stuff like that. Okay, that level's done. Outside of that mandatory turret section at the beginning, nothing too hard.
He was there.
Very, very unique mission, though. Like I've said before, one of the most unique missions we've ever gotten in Call of Duty because of the enemy that we're fighting. It's historically somewhat accurate.
Be glad you're not dead.
Good work, but this was just a scrub team. Rommel and his boys are gonna be a hell of
Hi,
a lot
Roger.
tougher.
Oh man, Medal of
Trust me.
Honor Rising Sun is
Okay,
such a
let's
blast
set
from
up
the
a perimeter
past.
ASAP.
Remember from this
I don't
era?
want to lose this
You know,
airfield to
I
another
don't have
counterattack.
much of a memory of
Get going.
the Medal of Honor games, actually. As sad as that might sound, I don't really have any memory of those. Okay, there's 2 more achievements. Let's go. 12 missions to go. We are 45 minutes in, and we are through 1/7 of the game's missions. But again, they get a lot longer. That was a relatively short mission by this game standards, so the next mission is shorter. North Africa missions are easy enough and short enough, but then they start getting a lot more challenging when we get to Italy. And then just wait till we get to Germany. They all take forever except for like the next to last one. But yeah, absolutely loved this game growing up. I played it so many times, just even if I wasn't beating the entire game, I was just replaying my favorite levels, which is mostly like the North Africa levels and the Italy levels. And speaking of which, we're about to enter another classic North Africa level, because it's the tank mission! Let's go.
It's my fault, sir. You just wanted a quick ride, and my younger brother is a pilot who wouldn't be alive today if it weren't for what you guys did back at that airfield.
This is the U.S. Army, not a goddamn carnival, son. See that my rifleman is back in his half-track at your next
I'm pretty
stop.
sure that's not how this
Yes, sir.
works, and that could
Sorry,
probably carry a risk of court-martialing. Tank mission. The main problem here is that you can't heal. So you have to be kind of careful on this one. You can't heal. R2 to fire the machine gun, and R1 fires your main gun. You can also run over enemies, of course.
They've got armor. Our boys won't stand a chance.
Let's get up
There's
there.
a lot of tanks on this mission, so... But it's actually cool because, like, the tanks take various amounts of hits to kill depending on, like, where you hit them at and stuff like that, which is awesome.
Nice one.
So again, they, like, actually did put a lot of work into this game overall. A lot more than I would have expected for a spin-off.
More infantry.
Even in the Call of Duty franchise in this day and age, when it was in its golden era. Well, this wasn't even its golden era, this was like its infancy era. This is back when COD was literally just starting out. This is only around the time of their second game that released.
Watch those buildings. They could be anywhere around here.
I remember they come
I
from
don't like this.
somewhere up here, I don't
See
remember
it
where.
carefully.
So we might actually be fighting the French here as well, I'm not entirely sure, but we don't get to use their weapons, so I don't know. One of those guys carries a Panzerschreck. And I think they... Doesn't one of them get to fire it no matter what? Or is that later? That might be later. And you can zoom in, which is interesting. I kind of forgot about that. Everyone comes up here. Oh no, it's a grenade! I'm so scared of grenade! What do you think you're going to do with that rifle against a tank, sir? What do you actually think is going to happen? They reload this thing pretty damn quick, too. Sure, you can just hop out of the tank and use the blowtorch to fix it. Nah, this is back when COD actually tried to have some realism, so unfortunately that's not going to be a thing here. Every bit of damage this tank takes, you carry with you the rest of the mission. No healing, and very few checkpoints. That was a terrible shot. Oh, well, someone just died.
It was an 88.
Those ruins don't look too sturdy. Let's
Shoot
turn
that,
it
that'll
on.
take out a tank for us, make it a little bit easier. I still remember that from back in the day, because I've played this mission so many times.
Clear those emplacements. Our boys will have a clear shot at that second gun.
Thought I had to kill the second gun. Oh, now how does that work? How do I shoot both of the enemies off the gun, but not destroy the gun?
All right, first infantry.
Alright, we took a hit, but we can take maybe 7 or 8 hits total in this level. So it's not horribly unforgiving. Tank, you might want to look to your left, where the other tanks are coming from. So I think that's a Tiger, because that one took like 4 hits to kill. The Panzers only take 2, but the Tigers take 4. He's just joking. I know, it's funny to think of. It's like, they actually cared a little bit about realism back in this day and age. But it's crazy, because this was like one of my first Call of Duty games. Outside of the Wii version of Call of Duty 3, this was my first Call of Duty game, which is crazy. Always loved it because of that. So much fun to play back in the day. Felt like, not like I was an adult, but just like I was older, because I was getting to play a Call of Duty game. And my parents were very strict about not letting me play, like, M-rated games, even though I think this one was only ever T-rated anyway. Alright, checkpoint, and we have 3/4 of our health left, so we are in very good shape right now. Is that a tank? I think if you fail to blow that thing up, you actually fail the mission. Oh, hello, tank. Well, he really didn't have any, like, desire to survive at all. Wait. Okay, thank you. I thought I was stuck. I mean, I was stuck for a second. Let's not be doing that. Yeah, let's not be doing that. And, like, here's an idea for an achievement. Pull right up to someone and shoot them in the face with a tank shell. That's an easy achievement. Do something like that. Horribly brutal. Blow that up for our friends, even though it doesn't really matter. Just do it anyway. Getting close to the LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2 plat, just free playing the challenges left. Okay, nice. So you're making pretty good progress with that one. COD 3 on the Wii is a wild sentence to hear. It is an experience. I'm going to say, it is an experience. It didn't have multiplayer. And it has motion-controlled minigames and QuickTime events in it. And the process of throwing back a grenade is just so freaking bizarre in that one. It's hilarious. But that was my first experience playing a Call of Duty game, because I didn't have a PS3 at the time. So I had Call of Duty 3 on the Wii. In fact, that would be something fun to do in the future, is try to play certain games using a Wii remote. Because I think the Dolphin allows you to program in a Wii remote as your controller. Or a dance pad. I think I mentioned before that I found my old dance pad from Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix, actually. I found it. It's down in the basement of my grandparents' house, so I know where it is. So theoretically, it is something I could try to use to program in as a controller for certain things. I have no idea how that would go, though. Like, I legitimately have no idea how that would even work, and what games that would even work for. We gotta be careful here, because our other tanks can get blown up and then we lose their support the rest of the mission, so sometimes they get replaced, sometimes they don't. These are Tigers, because they take 4 hits to kill. Alright, only one of our tanks got blown up there, so that's not too bad. The races bug out on you? I guess you're talking to Kratos there. Ever Platinum the Medal of Honor games? I have not. Supposedly they're pretty difficult, but I think at least 2 of them have a lot of multiplayer, so they wouldn't even be doable most likely anymore. I can check that out, though.
More tanks!
I'm assuming that they have some multiplayer, at least some of them do, but maybe not all of them. If they don't have any multiplayer, I should probably look into it, given that I have done COD Classic. In fact, we can check that out at the end of this mission. Remember trying to play Resident Evil 4 on the Wii? Oh my god, that sounds even worse. Because at least Call of Duty 3 is straightforward. All you do is just point and shoot at stuff. Call of Duty 3 is a lot more simple than Resident Evil with everything else it has in it. Is that... Where is it? Oh, there it is. I can see it. Barely. Blow up every truck on this level. Blow up every building on this level. Get through the level with, like, half your health left or more. Stuff like that. Easily could have done.
We're clear! Now let's get those flyboys in here.
We're almost done with this level. This is, again, one of the shorter ones.
Black 6, this is Blue 2. We're set at baseline.
Only the first one's attainable. Oh, okay. Good God, you don't have to do it again. They did. You just replayed the race on the blimp and unlocked. Okay, at least you got it working. Bug trophies are the worst. Everyone hates them. Blow up literally everything with the tank shells. Alright, another mission cleared. Again, we're on the easy missions right now, so it's gonna get a hell of a lot harder when we get to Italy. 2 more achievements, let's go! Like I said, it is gonna get a hell of a lot harder when we get to Italy. And especially Germany. Okay, so Medal of Honor, it looks like there are 3 total trophy lists for Medal of Honor. There's Frontline, there's Medal of Honor, and there's Warfighter, all for the PS3. So Warfighter is multiplayer, so it's unobtainable at this point. So Warfighter's not doable, heavily multiplayer focused. And then the one that's simply titled Medal of Honor with a 3% platinum rate has multiplayer. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, they should probably fix their guide to make sure that all the multiplayer trophies are listed as unobtainable. So, yeah. Yeah, the servers have officially been shut down for that one, so it's unobtainable. Even though I think it's the easiest one. Frontline. How about Frontline? Frontline looks like it doesn't have any online. Let's check it out. Checking out PS3 Trophies Guide. Haven't been there in a while. 7 out of 10 difficulty, 46. Okay, so that one is still obtainable. That one might be worth looking at then, because that one's still obtainable. If I can get a copy of it. We'll take a bug trophy over a trophy you didn't know was unobtainable. And I pretty much always know when a trophy, if it's going to be unobtainable or not going in.
It looks like we're moving the whole division up.
Frontline Online, that's a rhyme
26
in
got their
time.
asses handed to them by Rommel and his damn Africa Corps.
Or the chime.
Right, Sarge?
Something like that, Vic. Get off
In the random
damn
racing unlocked.
road.
At least you guys got it to
As I was
work.
saying,
Makes me not really want to play that one, especially when I don't have really any
26
interest in the
took
source
pass.
material.
For some reason, they pulled out afterwards. Regiment sending us up to take it back, this time for keeps.
Panzers? Our stewards don't stand a chance. We got anything bigger?
Not much. We managed to scrape up a couple of half-tracks with the 75s, like back in Oran.
Jesus, Sarge, that ain't making me
Oh, don't
feel
worry,
any
we'll
better.
get through it.
Well,
It's
Vic,
an
we
early
gotta do
game
something
mission.
fast.
It's gonna get a
When we
lot
stop,
harder later
grab some
on.
mines from the back. We'll leave a little surprise for Rommel.
2 FPS Platinums, they're rated as a 7 out of 10 nowadays. Yeah, because you did Wolfenstein twice, so you should be able to. And in all honesty, I did COD Classic as well as
Too
Killzone
late.
2.
Hang on!
And I did Killzone 2 a long time
If
ago,
tanks get
like
through, we're screwed.
before I was as experienced in games. I mean, I've done both of those. Done World at
Right on
War.
top of us!
I'll eventually do Wolfenstein 2. It's just not really a priority anymore now that it's
Tear that gun down.
not even a rare
No
platinum,
tanks get through, understand?
or as rare of a platinum. Just a lot less interesting with it being a lot more common now. For Platinum 1000, I'd like to get like a super ultra rare sub 1% platinum. I just don't know what it'll be. Or a game that's absolutely significant to me, like if I somehow perfectly timed the Fallout 3 remaster with it, obviously that would take priority because that was my very first platinum. The chances of that whole entire thing happening is basically zero, so I'm not holding my breath on it. That was a lot of tanks to take out here. Thankfully we have health for now, unless one of them actually shoots at me. That probably should have killed whoever just jumped in front of the bullet.
We got him on the run!
And we get knocked out of it no matter
What the
what.
hell are we gonna do now?
Find a foxhole. We gotta hold them off till our tankers get here.
Alright, so now we have to defend for a few moments. And again, remember that in this game, the M1 Garand does not get reloaded or you can't reload it mid-clip. Can in the later games, not in this one. Which, it would always be a thing that you'd be able to reload it mid-clip. That would be an incredibly massive design flaw, to have a gun that couldn't be reloaded mid-clip or mid-mag. That would be such a flaw. Oh, I'm not sure I want to be here right now, because that is a tank. Yeah, that is a tank. And that is a tank that is going to kill me if I am not careful. Yeah, that's a tank. I'm gonna hide in Sergeant Hawkins' crotch. Oh. Ooh, take the MP40. I'll take it. Wrong button pressed. That's a little bit close for comfort. And we're alive. Always check guides. I mean, I always check the guides nowadays after what happened with that Hasbro Family Game Night, even though the guide was actually wrong by not saying that it was unobtainable. Just like Cold War's Platinum's getting rarer. Oh, yeah, which is great. Gone up because of the YouTubers and the guides. Yeah, because now there's a full-blown, really good step-by-step guide on PSN Profiles now for Mayan Lieben. And aside from that, there's also the fact that, like, Nick AR and a lot of other... There's a lot of M1 Garands just laid out there for some reason. It's like Nick AR and others have done it at this point. I don't think Illusion did. I think he gave up on it, but... He's not the only one. At least a couple of others have done it. Okay, MP40. Get used to this gun. You're going to be seeing it a lot in this game. Because a lot of the time, you're going to need it for the ammo purposes, because you don't always get a lot of ammo for your main guns, and honestly, this gun is just as good as most of the other ones in the game. One of my all-time favorite firearms, though, which is always fun, and I've actually shot it. I've actually shot an MP40.
Okay, you heard him. I want you guys to escort those
Did World of War as well, true, yep. Let's see if people still up or not. Hey, Captain, is this on Veteran? It's on Hard. It's, hard is the highest difficulty in this game, so there is no veteran, just hard. But it is hard mode, so... Hardest difficulty available. Getting all the achievements in one playthrough, hopefully. It's like COD Ghost, majority of players played on pre-gen when the next gen came out. Illusion should stick to kids' games since he acts like one. Occasionally he has pretty good videos. Like, some of them are actually pretty good, but... Because didn't he do, whatever that new one is, that one that's like the SWAT team one? Didn't he do that one? And that one's actually like pretty challenging. He gave up on the courthouse. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Should check the last obtained date for the online trophy and Hasbro Family Game Night. I mean, back in the day, that was like 2012 when I bought the game. So back then, I just assumed that trophy guides would be correct. I was very early in my trophy hunting journey. I didn't even know PSN Profiles existed at the time. That was before I had ever been on PSN Profiles, actually. And I kind of regret starting it, but it's not, like, that big a deal. It's virtual trophies for my virtual wall to show virtual parents how virtually good I am at games. So it's not that big a deal. It does kind of suck, but I mean, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because I still couldn't have a 100% account, even if that was online and still obtainable. Yeah, I still couldn't have a 100% account because of both Uncharted 3's DLC and, of course, Homefront. Which, admittedly, with Homefront, had I been a big trophy hunter at the time, I would have gone for, and probably would have definitely tried to platinum it in time. Because it was mostly a grindy achievement list, or trophy list, at least with the multiplayer. Easiest section in Mayan Lieben is Courthouse, really? Why is there a Mario star on the tank? Oh, I didn't even look at that. Probably because it was someone's design. Someone wanted that for their tank design. Okay, health isn't looking great, so we might need to get some health kits somewhere. That has such weird controls, though, for crouching and getting back up. Triangle being stand up is just bizarre. That is not something that you see in a lot of games. One idea I've had, though, for games is to, like, try to platinum a game using a really, like, weird control setup and just see how horrible it goes. Could be interesting. That or something with the whole, like I said, the Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix dance pad that I found in my basement. My parents' basement, grandparents' basement, actually. Apparently, I can't remember whose basement it was in. It was my grandparents' basement. Or with a Wiimote or something. I've never had any Donkey Kong bongos, and getting even like a Guitar Hero guitar nowadays is way more expensive than it once was. I got more important things to spend money on. Like when we go to Japan in a month. And I'm going to need to pre-record and get videos set up for that, because I'm going to be gone for like 10 or 11 days straight, so... Easiest is Osmercer Part 1. The glitch helps a ton. Easy if the glitch works, and it takes like 20 minutes for it to work. Sounds like hell. Thank you, lean feature. Gotta remember that that is in this game because it is super helpful. Unless I just jump out in front of bullets like that, which sometimes happens because I'm so good at this game. And I might as well burn the entire clip at any given time because you literally have to do so in order to reload the gun. Which is just so weird that this was a thing until World at War. Like, this was legitimately a thing in every COD game prior to World at War. That was the first one where it lets you reload mid-clip on this gun. It's just really weird.
Well, we can't do anything with that armor now.
Stellengrahaten. I'm using up M1 Garand ammo because we're going to need to switch weapons here in a second anyway. Panzer Shreks. This is the rocket launcher. Sunny Saw, man, goes as a Toys R Us in 2000s. Star Wars is pretty cooked when it comes to LEGO, but then you should buy the Republic Juggernaut. You know for a fact it'll be super... I don't know, man. My concern would be the fact that... What if they eventually put it on deep discount because no one's buying it and it literally has, what you said, like a 3% approval rating? I mean, that's like a fifth of what Congress's rating is, which is insane. I might be a little careful on that. Only if you really have the money to spare, I would say, would that be something I would consider. And now we gotta take this little fucker out. I've already hit it twice. How many more times do I have to hit it? I mean, I'm not expecting LEGO to learn their lesson or anything like that, but I do have to wonder, like, is it going to go up in value or not? Are they going to, like, short sell it and stop production early on? Stuff like that. In fact, it's the lowest rated set ever. It'll be worth a lot in the future. Maybe. We'll have to see, though. Okay, cutscene. Not putting that on discount. I don't know. I mean, I don't expect them to put it on much more than like a 10% discount at any point, but you never know. I would say give it a little bit more time.
Stay put.
I think I got him.
Yeah, most people are saying like $100 should be the max for it, which I would agree with.
You're a better shot with that thing.
You can kill these enemies with the Panzer Shrek. I have done this before. In fact, I might try to do that here. It is not particularly easy to do. A few good shots and you can do it. How did that miss? He hit me. That's one kill. Save the sniper rifle ammo for later. Then there's one up here. I think that's one. And there's one more. How did I miss that? Can I go back up the hill and get that med kit that's up here? I can't.
There's a 50 on that Jeep. Give us some suppressing fire and buy us some time.
Oh, this is bad. I have, like, no health right now. Okay, good. There is a health kit there. Thank you. I was worried for a second on the lack of health. I forgot that this was a portion after this, so I probably shouldn't have screwed around there like I did. A lot of enemies, with a lot of gunfire coming in. And an overheated turret.
There's our armor!
Can I get off of this thing now, please? Before I end up getting killed on it? I can, okay. Thank you. But yeah, I have actually shot an MP40 in real life. It's a pretty good gun to shoot, actually. It functions pretty well. Because it's only like a 9mm type of round, and of course there was someone there to punch me in the butt. Of course there was. No reason to buy it otherwise. Screw this set. Yep. The first boss in Liza P yesterday wasn't too bad. Nice.
Something about that sniper.
Grab that Springfield. You're a better shot with that thing than I am.
Okay, so this time I actually need to preserve my health a little bit more. Oh, right, they spawn in different orders. Okay. Okay, you know, screw doing it that way. Thankfully, the Springfield seems to be more powerful than the Car 98 in this.
Well, get to it, would you? We ain't got all day.
There's a 50 on that
I guess those
Jeep.
mines
Give us
don't
some
kill you from
suppressing
stepping
fire
on
and
them
buy us
because
some time.
everyone's stepping on them right
Let's
now.
hope that 50 cal still has something in it.
Oh, it does, because the machine guns in this game have infinite ammo. They just overheat. Like with many COD games. Yeah, we're getting near the end of the North Africa campaign, which is crazy. There's the next mission's medium length overall, probably shorter than this one, but a little more difficult. And then we have the plane mission, which is a very unique one in terms of the way this franchise has been.
There's our armor.
I'll probably die in it at least once though, because it is pretty easy to die in if you're not super careful. And then we jump into the Italian campaign, which, oh well, you shouldn't be running in front of freaking gunfire, sir. Go down. There we go. Oh, no, that's not all of them. Yeah, this is a modern COD game. We would have gotten the checkpoint after taking out the sniper, so we wouldn't have to do this part again. We might have gotten a checkpoint in the middle of this fight. Going on the machine gun obviously just makes you a much bigger target, so not our best strategy for long-term survival, but if it works, it works. once we get through it. Heated, wonderful. That's the last thing I want to have happen. Okay, take them. Perfect. Let's not get run over by the tanks either. That would be a very embarrassing way to go out. Almost the second boss fight, but saving that for tomorrow. Solid. I think people are going to buy the new Lego Death Star. I mean, I'm sure as hell not, but I'm sure people will. Because they're buying the Republic Juggernaut for full price, so I don't see why they wouldn't buy the, I hope I didn't mess anything up. I accidentally pulled my headphones a little bit there. Because I'm sure as hell not. I don't have $1,000 to throw away on that. First boss took you 8 attempts. Is that a lot for that game, or little, or I don't know, because I never played it. So we have the sniper rifle here, so we might as well use it. See if we can get any health kits here as well. As well as ammo. Nope, nothing else there. We should be getting close to the end of this. I think there's one more area we have to take out. Oh, wait, there's 2 more areas.
You still got any satchel charges with you?
Yeah, there's a village here, and then there's the artillery gun section, so got a little ways to go here.
Just clear the way, thank you.
Damn it, O'Brien! Thanks for the heads up before you detonated.
Well, you should know it's on a timer, don't you? Aren't you professional military men at this point? Not joking, if people stop buying only the Star Wars sets, they would go down. Value would go down. Yeah, it probably would. So this whole area of the game reminds me of something that I saw like a while back. It was talking about like super long board games. I might have talked about this before, I don't know. But there's a board game that's so long, it's never actually been finished. Documented finishing of it. It's an old war game. It's called The Campaign for North Africa, 1941 to 43, The Desert War, or something like that. And, like, no one has ever actually finished it because it literally takes about 20 years of playing every week to get through it. Which is just insane, but it's like this whole setting, the whole Desert War, World War II. This is just absolutely insane. Enemies are tough, but not super difficult. You need to know their patterns and how to parry. But yeah, it's a game that literally takes like 1,500 hours to beat, or something like that, to play an entire game of. Oh, he's hostile, and... Okay, dumbass, you could have shot me right there, but you didn't. I'll gladly take your gift. Yeah, like, it's literally a game that takes like 1,500 hours to beat. And that's why no one's ever got a documented completion of it.
Move, move.
Why did you all just retreat there? I need that health kit, like, quite badly. We gotta be careful here, because we haven't had a checkpoint in a while. Plenty MP40 ammo, so we should be fine. Yeah, if machine guns weren't so damn expensive to obtain, I would love to own an MP40. When I shot in the past, it was a lot of fun, and I actually have a BB gun version of it, or airsoft gun version of it. You know, Star Wars is a cash cow, and anything with that is a guaranteed sale. True. That's as ever the 4th or 5th boss fight, the game starts to get really tough. And I'm glad I'm not playing it, because I would probably get very angry at the game. Because we all know that I deal with stressful situations so well. That was me being sarcastic, of course. At least this thing reloads correctly. Stupid Germans. Okay, took a hit there, but see if there's anyone else around here. Nope, we're good. Some health back here. The Carne 8K is their bolt-action rifle. We're not going to use it, obviously, when we have the Springfield. Because it's scoped, which is always better than unscoped. Checkpoint! Let's go. I will happily take a checkpoint. Oh, I also recently restarted watching Alice in Borderlands. Or, yeah, rewatching the entire first 2 seasons, because Season 3 comes out in, like, a month. I don't think I'm going to be here for the season to come out, because I think we'll be in Japan at the time, but can't wait for that. I think it's a lot better than Squid Game in a lot of ways, especially the 2nd and 3rd Squid Game seasons. I think it's a lot more fun of a show to watch. A lot more intriguing, at least compared to those 2nd and 3rd seasons. 100% Fallout 3 in one sitting. Well, the problem is that you can actually only stream for up to 12 hours at a time before YouTube just cuts it off and doesn't save it. So most likely not. And, like, does a single sitting mean that if the game glitches on me and crashes, I can't finish it? Because if so, that would be a serious issue. Because beating that game without it crashing on you is near impossible. Are those friendlies? They are, but why do it look like they're shooting at me? Got you at a really good spot to farm money, basically killing 3 enemies. If the last one kill you, go back there, grab money, rinse and repeat. So is money like your upgrade system in the game or anything like that? That plane's coming in a little bit close. Okay, we're not going that way. I have almost no health left. Three-quarters of our health bar again. Forgot that Bethesda made it. Yeah, we don't really want to try to do a game like that in a single session, because it probably will not end well. Well, he just went flying. Private up there, are you not going to attack the enemy that is directly behind you trying to kill your squad mates? Alice in Borderlands, yeah, it's a really, really good Netflix series. It's like a Death Game type series, but honestly, I think it's way better than at least the 2nd and 3rd seasons of Squid Game were. First season Squid Game is always going to be legendary, but compared to the 2nd and 3rd seasons, I think Alice in Borderlands was better. Alright, we're almost done with this level. Just a little bit further to go. Let's reload. Plant the charge, and we're done. Alright, that level wasn't too bad overall. I just made a couple of dumb mistakes at times, or just tried to dick around with a Panzerschreck. Because that's a normal thing to do, of course. And final cutscene, let's go. That method will get you a good chunk of money to buy and upgrade items. Okay, gotcha. About platinum in one sitting? Theoretically, yes, as long as I'm allowed to reload the game when it inevitably crashes on me. It would be doable. But it would have to be multiple streams because you can't platinum the game in under 12 hours. And like I said before, YouTube caps stream length at 12
Looks
hours.
like you boys got the desert fox retreating with his tail between his legs. Time to head back to camp and get a hot meal.
I honestly don't think I have any ability to play a game for 12 hours these days straight. Got other stuff to do. Alright, 2 more achievements. Let's roll. Alright, 4th mission in North Africa. And the next to last one in North Africa, and definitely the most difficult of the ones that we've done so far. Because the next mission after this is actually not too terribly difficult. It's a plane mission, but it's kind of a unique version of a plane mission. But honestly, I'd rather do Fallout New Vegas before doing Fallout 3 again. Just with the whole fact that Season 2 of the TV series is going there in a few months.
What the hell's going on?
Looks like they're pulling back.
I guess they didn't know we were...
Yeah, Alice in Borderlands, so you did hear correctly.
All right, gather around, boys. Just got word from Battalion. The Germans are mounting a full-scale...
Alright, this mission isn't quite as long as the previous one, but it's definitely a little more difficult.
This village is only a
My crush of experience in a Bethesda game is Wolfenstein 2.
What are you saying?
Have you never played a Fallout game? That's the only way you could have never experienced one. Because the Fallout games do it constantly, unless you only played the game for 10 minutes.
Gotta love those odds.
Very constant in Fallout games, so I'm assuming you never actually played a Fallout game all the way through.
Set up defensive positions at the main intersection. You'll have a good field of fire from there. Keep those
Especially
crowds
Fallout
out
3
of
in
this
New
town.
Vegas. 4 isn't as bad, and 76 isn't as bad anymore.
You're staying with me.
Okay, at least they gave us a checkpoint so we don't have to rewatch the intro cutscene. We start with only a Garand. Alice in Wonderlands, the game. There is, like, at least one Alice in Wonderlands game. I know that Invisible played it a long time ago.
Hey, we're looking for the main intersection.
Ooh, the BAR, let's go.
Get him on the roof. We'll get a better angle from up there.
So the BAR is also known as the Big Ass Rifle. It is a very heavy assault rifle class of weapon. It can be fired semi or fully automatic. It has a really weird firing mechanism. I have actually shot this one before. It's one of the ones I shot when we were in Vegas for the bachelor party last year. And yeah, it's heavy, and it kicks like hell. But it is powerful. And it was a lot of fun to shoot. I mean, everything I've shot there was fun. At 4, guess you'll find out when you get to it. Okay, yeah, so 4 isn't as bad as the other ones. Yeah, 4's not as bad as 3 or New Vegas. 3 and New Vegas are some of the most unstable games ever made. 4, for the most part, is nowhere near as bad. It does have some problems, but it's nowhere near as bad. And 76, for the most part, works nowadays, though not compared to when it first released. When it first released, it was a mess. It's one of the few games that has, like, a really good redemption story. It's up there with, like, No Man's Sky and Cyberpunk 2077 in terms of, like, redemption stories. Which I still gotta finish updating the guide. I haven't had time recently. I've been playing so much stuff on the emulators at this point. Something just happened.
Take that, you crowd
is under heavy fire from the southwest. Get over there and rejoin the rest of your company.
Not gonna lie, one
ASAP.
thing that EA did right was Battlefield 6 is $62 if you pre-order. Okay, that's actually kind of nice. That would make it a little bit cheaper. That's definitely going to make it sell more just automatically by being cheaper. But also the fact that it's legitimately going to be a better game, and everyone kind of already knows it's going to be a better game. Black Ops 7 is going to be an absolute failure. At least I hope it will be.
Think I might actually make it home from this lousy war.
Checkpoint! Let's go. I will take that.
Come on, come on! Hit Sarge!
That house is lousy with them. Let's get in there and clear it out.
Hang in there, Mac. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, the BAR is fun in this game, and it's fun to shoot in real life, and it's actually in Fallout New Vegas.
Stay with me, buddy. Stay with me.
It's in the Dead Money DLC. I don't remember what it's called in Dead Money, but it's in the Dead Money DLC.
Looking good.
So yeah, your allies don't normally kill enemies in this game compared to some of the other ones. They will kill some of them, but it's not a super common thing.
Outstanding. Let's get the next one.
Stellengrahaten. And no health kits. Okay, that's not good. I kind of need the higher power of the Kar 98K here now that I have the BAR. Because the BAR will deal with anything at short to medium range. Kar 98K will one-shot most enemies if you hit him in the upper body. Even without the scope. Not big of a difference, but it shows EA isn't as bad. Will Black Ops 7 be the worst-selling COD game in history? I don't know about the worst in history, just because, I mean, you've got things like Black Ops Declassified that exist, so I'm not sure anything is going to undersell something like that, or like the Game Boy versions of the old COD games. I'm not sure they're going to undersell those, but in terms of like major console versions, it's going to be one of the worst, I hope. I really do hope that it is a very bad selling game so that we finally see a little bit of change. I mean, EA is even, like, able to troll them at this point. Yeah, I'll need to buy it every year, unfortunately, but this time around, I won't be stupid enough to buy it day one, like I did with Black Ops 6. Because, yeah, I bought Black Ops 6 day one, thinking it was going to be, like, good for the channel and actually a fun game. It wasn't bad for the channel by any means, but it was not a good game and not worth playing at all. That is a misaligned sight if I've ever seen one. So yeah, I'll play it at some point for sure, but it will not be anywhere near day one for me. Well, why did you jump in front of the enemy?
Really use that 30.
I'm not going to use the big one yet.
Me. The rest of you, cover from here.
Actually, we might have to go across here in a second.
Hawk's been hit. Where is he? Anyone see? What do we do?
Oh, someone just got hit. Was that the commander?
Sarge is down.
The sergeant? Yes, it was. Okay, that's a serious
You go back
problem.
and grab that medic we saw. Keep your head down and get back here quick.
I will save that med kit as well for myself. Oh, well, never mind. I just got shot again, so I'm going to take it now. Get our health back up to maximum. We're going to need it here. Like I said, this is a bit of a shorter level than the previous one, but it's definitely a little more challenging. Press X to talk. Press F to pay respects.
Where's that damn medic? We're sending him over.
We're bringing him through a safer area, because if he dies, then what good is it? It's not like the Nazis are going to respect the red cross on his fucking helmet. They're going to still shoot him regardless. The AR is like a one-shot kill half the time, which is kind of awesome. Should be in pretty good cover at this point. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Oh, no, there's one guy left up there, but... This thing probably would one-shot kill a lot of people back in this war. It's a very heavy bullet. It's either a 30-06 or a 308 or something along those lines, so it's a very large bullet. Okay, maybe we just have to go into this building instead and clear it. They're all dead. Nope, this building's clear, so... It's not what we have to do. Keep respawning in there, so... Oh, kill the sniper? Oh, there's one up in the tower! I didn't even see him!
You nailed that sumbitch! What are you waiting for? Grab those field dressers and get them over!
Why do I have to be responsible for everything? I'm still a private, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm still a private at this point. I'm not even like a sergeant or something. Yeah, I'm not even like a high-ranking person right now, so... I'm not sure why I'm responsible for everything, and I'll... Okay, I just got killed through a wall, so that was great. I mean, that was my fault for not knowing the objective, but still...
Sniper! Hawk's been hit! Where is he? Anyone see? What do we do? Get pinned down!
Sarge is down! Medic!
Oh, God! Okay, you go back and grab that medic we saw. Keep your head down and get back here quick.
Will do. This time I actually know what to do. The game probably could have made it just a little bit more clear, but whatever.
Alright, take me to it.
I don't see the sniper this time. So I guess he only appears when I get close. Which is sometimes how these games work.
Where's that damn medic? We're sending him over! Hold on! Come on! What are you waiting for?
Okay, get over there! We'll give you cover!
And the medic gets
He's up in the
shot.
tower. You're a better shot than me. Take him out.
Oh, please. I could hit him with a pistol in real life. You can't hit him even with a fucking bolt-action rifle, then you don't need to be here.
Nailed that
I can hit him with a pistol.
What are you waiting for? Grab those field dressers and get them over here! Now!
Press X to apply field dressings. And he just immediately gets back up as if that would make you capable of fighting again. It obviously doesn't, but this is a video game, so I shouldn't be that surprised. Okay, so this wall is not bulletproof. I'm getting shot through it.
What the heck was that?
Damn it! Screaming Mimi! We can't stay here! Get back into the house and take cover!
Yeah, I will do that
Those damn rocket
right now.
launchers have officially become our problem now!
I can do it, Adam, Sarge.
They're holed up on that ridge, and they don't have much protection. Take Denley and
Nor
assault
do
the
I.
ridge.
I don't have any
Grab
condoms right now, so I don't have any
Get
protection.
going.
And I'm also kind of low on health, so that's also not a good thing. Went to Target today and bought Silent Hill 2 Remake for $30. Dang, that's gone down a lot. That's a very good price for that game, because that game's actually good. After all, in World at War, you have to kill the general with a pistol for a trophy. That's a way harder shot, though, than what that was. Yeah, take all the bar ammo. No, take the bar ammo, thank you. And we'll keep the car just because it's way more powerful. We should be getting the checkpoint anytime now if we haven't already, so... Oh, I love this gun. So powerful.
Move up! Stay low!
We have 300 rounds now, let's go.
Drop! Stand ahead!
We should be good to go the rest of the level in terms of ammo. This thing's a 1 or 2 shot kill, which is pretty realistic, given how big of a round it fired. And how uncomfortable it is to actually shoot in real life. Maybe it would have been better back in World War II, because they would have been properly maintained and stuff back then, and not, 70 years old. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to shoot, though, I will say that. Because I've shot this, I've shot the M1 Garand. We own a Springfield. Owned that one for a very long time, thanks to my great-granddad. Shot an MP40, shot a PPSH, shot a Tommy gun. They have an MP44 at that place that I've shot them at, but it's kind of expensive for what it is. Same with the FG42. I'd love to be able to shoot it, but they're super hard to come by, so they're super expensive. Although if I ever win that, like, $700 million lottery or whatever it currently is, I would totally go and buy a few fully automatic historical weapons. There's lots that I would love to own, because why the hell not? It's on sale. The sale ended on the 16th. The sticker was still there. Oh, nice. God-awful PS2 World at War. There's a PS2 Retro Achievements list for World at War. I didn't know that's a thing that exists. In fact, you know what? We're going to look that up right now, because I did not know that's a thing that exists. Let's check it out. Call of Duty. It's Finest Hour, Call of Duty 3, big red one. There's Call of Duty 4 on the DS. There's World at War on the DS. All I see is a World at War on DS and a World at War Final Fronts, but neither of them have achievement lists. Jeez, there's a Black Ops on DS. Oh, dear God. Yeah, there's only 3 Call of Duty games on here that have achievements. Just PS2 version of Big Red 1, PS2 version of COD 3, and PS2 version of Finest Hour. So it doesn't appear to be there. Oh, you don't mean the achievements, just the port is terrible? Oh, no, I'm not going to play it if it doesn't have achievements tied to it. Why the hell would I play the, worst version of a game if it doesn't have achievements tied to it, or trophies? Unless I really want to torture myself, like playing it with Wii mode and dance pad only or something. Ask the store associate about the sticker they gave you the sale price. That's good. That's nice of them. Black Ops 1 DS? Well, why would I play it when it doesn't have achievements? Again, it doesn't have achievements. If it gets achievements, I'll play it. Sure. I actually... Here's another little bit of story time here. I actually know what its achievement list probably looks like for that game on DS. Because I have the old Prima or whatever strategy guide for Call of Duty World at War. Whatever it was, the official strategy guide for it. And it actually has an entire section for the Game Boy or DS version of the game. It has an entire section for it, including the achievements in the game. So I could actually go dig out that 500-page walkthrough. I don't think it's 500 pages, but whatever it is, I could go dig that up and get it. They said no, definitely wouldn't have bought it. Original price was 50. I mean, 50 isn't horrendous, honestly, for that game. Better than 70 for Black Ops 7. You'll actually have a good time, most likely, with Silent Hill. Especially with the fact we're getting new Silent Hill games in the next year or two. Silent Hill 1 is on the website, but that is not one that's going to happen because it requires you to get a 10-star rating, and the 10-star in Silent Hill 1 is even harder than the 10-star in Silent Hill 2. So that is not something that's going to happen, most likely, especially with how god-awful the controls are. Yeah, it doesn't have achievements currently, sweet. It might get them later, because there's still, like, hundreds of games on that site that are technically tracked by the site that don't have achievement lists yet. So that's definitely one that could get them. Again, though, Freedom Fighters is one that still really surprises me that it doesn't have achievements yet. Because that is actually a pretty well-known and loved game, at least in, like, cult classic standards and such. And it was very well reviewed back when it came out. It had very positive reviews even when it came out. It just got screwed over because IO Interactive only wanted to focus on Hitman and Kane and Lynch, and they dropped the ball on Kane and Lynch. The game was $70 almost a year ago, and like $50, again, isn't that bad for modern day, if you got it nowadays. Compared to some games. What the... What the hell? What the hell just happened? Did they just let the enemies attack me for, like, no good reason? Now I have almost no health left. Pretty sure that's what just happened there, so that was a little bit rude. My friendlies apparently did not want me surviving that, so that's wonderful. Well, if you don't want me surviving, then I don't care if you survive, so I'm just gonna toss grenades willy-nilly. It's your own damn faults for doing it. You did it to yourself, sir. Or ma'am. You're probably a sir, because I don't think there were a lot of ma'ams fighting in this war, but there might have been. 2 timers! We have dual timers across the sky! That's a weird reference to make there, but okay. We're almost done with this level. We're at the very end of it.
Got him on the run now.
Checkpoint, let's go. Like I said, checkpoints in this game are few and far between. That is the one major complaint with this. They are not friendly when it comes to the checkpoints. So you have to be kind of careful with that. Okay, we're back up to near full health, so we should be fine because we're almost done with the level. Now it's just a strategic retreat, I believe.
We did it! This crappy mud pit is ours.
Kane and Lynch had a lot of potential. Yeah, and they just dropped the ball on it. Same thing with Freedom Fighters. Never did anything more with it when they should have. That's not good. And Freedom Fighters is more tragic because that could have easily been at least a 3-game franchise. Easily. It could have been a lot more than that, realistically. And again, I'm going to say it again here. Oh, hey, we got a checkpoint, so it's okay. IO Interactive, if for some strange reason you are in this chat and watching this stream someday, please reach out to me. I have amazing ideas that would make Freedom Fighters 2 one of the greatest games of all time, if you could actually program it and reach out to me about it. My DMs are open. My DMs are completely open. Get in there, wonderful. do I get in there? There's so many health kits and stuff in there, I can't get to it. Not a great throw, but we'll take it. That's a tank. Well, I don't know what I was supposed to do with that. That was bad luck. I know they're not listening, sweet, but I just want to be, I want to be positive. Life's been negative recently. I want to be a little more positive for once. Maybe there's some, like, slight fraction of a percent chance it's happening. Reach out to me. I want to get the hell out of the healthcare field and go work in game development. Even though I have no idea how coding and stuff works, I could write for a game or something. So I'm not a bad writer, so I've literally got the most published guides in PSN Profiles history, even though I've taken kind of a break this year. I can write things if I need to, so... First sold decently well and got okay reviews. The big complaints were somewhat janky controls in the last half turns into Call of Duty. And like Freedom Fighters is different because it's such a unique game. It's so different in terms of like every part of how it plays. Give Funko great ideas on what to make. Okay, so that tank is the main problem here. It's just avoiding getting killed by it. And also staying alive long enough to progress through here. There's no sprint button, and we can't seem to get into the building that has health kits, so... Oh, crap. That could have been very bad. Thankfully, switching to your sidearm is faster than reloading, even if your sidearm is a giant-ass bolt-action rifle. One which I have not ever actually shot before, because I'm not sure Battlefield Vegas has this one. I wouldn't be against it by any means, but I feel like every bolt-action rifle is going to be pretty similar. Compared to, like, machine guns and stuff. I feel like they're going to be too similar to be worth spending even, like, $35 to shoot 5 rounds out of. Should make you their lead manager, because, oh boy, you have a lot of ideas. Go for it, see if there's any way you can, like, apply for it or something. I don't know. I have no real interest with Funko, so it doesn't affect me as much, but might as well see what you can do. Any chance to get out of the fucking healthcare field at this point, I'm going to be happy with. Because I am just so far beyond being over it. Like, sure, when I went to college, I didn't know there was going to be a fucking pandemic that would ruin everything, but even so... And I was stuck in place. I was literally stuck in place. I was stuck in place, developers. There is nothing I can do about that. I was stuck in place. I love getting stuck in place. Yeah, at this point, anything to get out of the fucking healthcare field. Stupid, insane bullshit I have to deal with every day.
Watch out for the 42!
It's just not worth it anymore. It doesn't pay well enough to be worth it. And especially with how I'm even being treated here in my current job by people that I thought that were my friends and could be trusted. Just goes to show, never become friends with your co-workers, because there's a very real chance it will not end particularly well for you. Not necessarily badly, but not positively. And that's what the current situation is at this point. People that I thought I could trust, that I thought were friends, they care far more about advancing their own career than about anything else, or making themselves look good. Even though I thought they were friends. It's unfortunate.
Up and over! Hands up! Right on our tail!
It's highly unfortunate. But it is what it is. Makes me really want to go into trades at this point. feel like I would make a lot more money and a lot less bullshit.
I gotta report this mess to Delaney.
Probably travel all the way to California for that. True. Second one flopped, and the big complaints were the campaign. Okay, yeah, I read that one.
I tried to get some time
Ain't
off
going to
of that.
California. Can't be friends with coworkers anymore. I mean, you can, but don't trust them. In that even people you think are your friends will happily sell you down the river if it forwards their own careers, is what I've learned. You can potentially be friends with them, just be a little careful with it. Because sometimes they will just sell you down the river just to advance themselves. Because what's basically happened here is that we just hired on a new person, but he gets to be in the close office location as his base, despite that not being what he was hired for, while I'm still forced to go out to the far away location that's, minimum 35 minutes away on a perfect day. And that's not what I signed up for. And I made it very clear that I didn't agree to it. But and then also being forced to do the work of the lazy-ass Indian bitch that works for our company that doesn't know what the hell she's doing, doesn't care what the hell she's doing, and fucks up everything she touches. But I have to go in and fix the problems and stuff and do all the work for her. She gets rewarded for being a lazy bitch, but I get nothing for actually doing all my work in time. Alright, so now we have one of my favorite missions in the game.
I hope this
Probably my favorite mission in the game,
I
actually.
just got word that my squadron will be heading off for North Africa tomorrow.
Alright guys, heads up. We're coming into the range of Iran. The first infantry will be landing
So,
this morning.
this is the plane mission.
As much resistance as possible.
Try to be unique in the sequel.
Hey, Stretch,
Cameraman
this
following the
ain't
character
your brother,
vibes.
big
Oh,
bro.
okay. Want to not be involved in relationships at work.
We're still a ways out
Yeah,
from
friendship
Detroit.
shouldn't be a problem, but I've learned that it is.
By a Luftwaffe patrol.
Yeah, it's an Indian. Of course it is. Because they're literally the fucking scum of the earth at this point. Works well in cutscenes, but in gameplay not so much. Yeah, because the one that I have at this job, it's an Indian. She doesn't do her work. She's an asshole. She's an idiot that doesn't do her work.
Stretch, remember.
And everyone hates her.
Responsible for any planes lower than
But
nose or
the
tail.
main doctor
Stay
likes
right
her
down.
for some reason, so we can't get rid of her. But if we did get rid of her, I'd be stuck going to the faraway location permanently, which is almost worse.
Roger, I have them now. Looks like a chance for some
And like, she doesn't do her work, but I get punished by getting my work done by having to do her extra work, and she gets rewarded by having someone else do her work. It's insane. Okay, so this level is really, really good, and they easily could have thrown some miscellaneous trophies into this one, or miscellaneous achievements. Easily could have put multiple into this. Because there's a lot of planes you have to shoot down, there's targets you have to hit with the bomber sight. There's even an ace you can shoot down that isn't required to beat the level, but shooting him down, like, actually gives you a special notification. So, the fact they wouldn't put that in the game is just honestly really, really surprising. Both jobs you worked with at the same time? Yep, pretty much. And this one, of course, also lied about its experience with our field, so that helps for her. She completely lied about having 25 years of experience, because if she had 25 years of experience, she wouldn't be so much of a dumbass. But also just taking advantage of the doctor that just likes her for some reason. Basically, everything I do in the healthcare field, I get completely fucked over by everyone that I work with, so... Also, I don't remember this area lasting this long before I actually got to fight. When do I actually get to fight here? Should I switch? Yeah, I should switch careers, and I'm getting sick and tired of it. It's insane at this point. The amount of insane bullshit that I deal with consistently.
They don't look like ours. Understood.
Okay, are we finally going to actually fight enemies? I don't remember there being that long of an intro. Wait, what?
You okay? It's jammed! Hold on!
Okay, now I'm confused, because I could have sworn you had to actually fight in the ball turret in this level. Was I wrong? Was I wrong on that? I thought you always had to... Okay, I'm now confused, because I'm almost 100% sure you had to use that ball turret to do stuff.
Okay, open bomb bay doors.
But I could have sworn you had to get kills while in the ball turret. But there were no enemies there.
B-flight, adjust your altitude.
That was super weird.
We have moderate turbulence.
Okay, so yeah, this is another thing. It's like, take out the targets with minimal bombs or something.
Flying this baby.
Alright, it's 2 bombs per target, I believe.
They're in sight. Send those ships to the bottom.
That's 2 hits right there.
Nice hit there. I've got confirmation of an enemy tanker sinking.
Okay. Oh, you got double ads. That sucks. Jobs. Doctor's job is to heal? No, the doctor's job is to make a shitload of money at this point, I've realized.
Oh man,
They don't care about healing. 99% of them don't give a shit about healing people. They care about making money. Sorry to say it, but it's true.
Roger. Take it easy, Roberts. We'll be okay. Bombardier, take out that damn destroyer.
You guys gotta get over it before I can take it out. General Manager announced last Friday that she'll be retiring this October. So happy she'll be gone. That's good then. You don't have to deal with her anymore then. At this point, I've sold people on taking experimental drugs, putting experimental drugs in their bodies, so I'm pretty sure I can work like anything at this point.
That's one less destroyer.
Excellent.
Get cozy.
Yeah, what the hell? I could have sworn that there was more combat against the planes in this, but there was nothing in the ball turret, which is super weird. And that's the only thing that's taking damage, so I didn't miss anything. Because only the ball turret's taking damage, and that's scripted. That's story-related, so...
We can expect some company soon. Take the gunner's position in the chin.
Contact! We got crowd fighters sighted at 12 o'clock high. Count of 3 bandits.
Wait, in the chin turret?
Requesting permission to climb to Angels 3 and engage.
Alright, now we have to actually fight.
They're just scouts, John.
Now we gotta actually fight.
Bogies, 12 o'clock!
Yep. You have infinite ammo here. I don't know if your gun overheats or not. I don't really remember. These things are hard as hell to shoot down. But you actually get a kill counter on the bottom right corner, which is super cool. Don't shoot your friends. You will fail the mission if you do so too many times. And you do have to keep your ship with decent health. Well, your ship, your plane, with decent health. And already one of the left wing is taking a lot of damage.
Fighters coming in at 12 o'clock!
At 12 o'clock? Are you sure about that? I don't see anyone. There they are. This is always one of my favorite missions, though, in this game. This is such a fun mission. It's very unique. Very much shadows the mission in World at War, but honestly, in a lot of ways, is even better. You use all the different positions on the gunship. You get to bomb as well. Very cool, very fun mission. Like I said, I don't think your gun actually overheats, and you don't run out of ammo this time around, so that's kind of nice. How have I only shot down 2? I put so many bullets in, they should be going down. 3? Okay, finally. Because I'm sure they so easily could have put an achievement in for, like, shooting down a certain number of planes. Like, seriously, they could have so easily done that. Just, like, shoot down, you know, 20 planes or 40 planes or whatever it is. Because you can shoot down a shitload of planes in this level if you're really good about it. Or, like, get through it without your plane taking too much damage or something like that. Easily could have done that. Very fun mission, though. absolutely love this mission. Even though we've, like, not done a lot, our health's fine, but the plane is all yellow at this point, which is probably not great. And we just got hit from behind. Wonderful. That's not good. Ooh, go down. I wonder if this is what it was actually like in World War II for anyone who was actually out there fighting this war. I wonder if this is actually how it was in the bombers. So watch those, like, infographics episodes where it's like, what if a single stealth bomber traveled back to World War II, or a single Marine platoon traveled back to the time of Caesar? Super entertaining. We are not in great shape because one of the wings is severely damaged. Get a couple of health kits, but not looking great. And achievement just like the 45 planes one easily, yeah. Tail gun's a little easier to use for some reason. Just works a little bit better. And here you actually get the opportunity to shoot down an ace. It's not yet, but when it eventually happens, you get the opportunity to do that. It gives you actually like a gold symbol. And that is something that would so easily fit for an achievement, but for some reason it isn't. So I'm super surprised about that. That wouldn't be an achievement. But also our plane is in very bad shape, so we could be in a bit of trouble here. This is not an easy level on the harder difficulties because you die so quickly if you're not being too careful. Yeah, we're not trying to let it have too much damage done, but we're on the higher difficulty, so this is not easy. And I may fail here, so... Come on, hit him there. Damage done. I don't know where the ace is, but we're like almost dead, so we're probably not in good shape here. God, these planes take so many shots to kill this time compared to the other mission. Shooting them down in like 2 hits with the flat cannon. Yeah, the plane's fully on red health, so this is very bad. I don't think we're winning this time. I think we're gonna have to go back to the checkpoint. Unless we get very lucky. And we're shooting down planes, so at least this game actually keeps track of them. Oh, we lost. Darn it! You get a very unique loss scene there, though, which is kind of cool. How do you get Chivo in retro games? You have to be on RetroAchievements and connect it to your emulator, pretty much. Head out, see you guys later. Thanks for stopping by, TJ. VOD will be up tomorrow, so.
I think we can expect some company soon. Take the gunner's position.
Contact! We got crowd fighters sighted at 12 o'clock high. Count of 3 bandits.
Okay, so we're back up to this area. We're back up to, like, full health again, so hopefully we do a little bit better this time.
Negative B, request denied. They're just scouts, John.
I don't see no scouts. I don't see no planes. Oh, there they are.
We've got some more fighters at 12 o'clock! I can't see anything! Coming inbound! You don't want to know!
I do want to know because it's good for tactical purposes.
Teach him a thing or two about the liberator.
Couple shot down there. Yeah, don't accidentally shoot your own friends here, or else that will end badly for you. That will be a mission failure. You do it too many times. These planes did not have this kind of ammo back in World War II. They might have had a couple hundred shots at best. It's like 1 or 2 bursts. Honestly, Top Gun Maverick was good about that final sequence when they only have like 200 shots in their F-16 or whatever it is, or F-14 I think it was. Yeah, as long as you shoot down a fair number of planes, you should be fine. Let's just get really unlucky. In some ways, you're better off just, like, not even aiming down the sight. You're just better off open firing on stuff. I know how to aim at them. It just depends on what the game counts as a hit or not. Good job, kid. Don't get cocky. I don't even think we got to the ace in the back part of the ship, so that's unfortunate. We didn't even get to that part of it, so we're still a ways off from being done with this level. No, but our fighter escort certainly isn't doing their job. Some of these shots would have hit. So, right there we go. Alright, we're shooting down a lot more this time, so that's good. Oh, come on, go down. There we go. That's one, and another one there, maybe. Got him. Nope. There we go. Alright, the plane's looking a lot better this time. Well, why are you flying in front of me if you don't want friendly fire? We got a lot more kills this time, and the plane's in a lot better shape, so hopefully this goes better. Johnson! That's like the most common name ever! He's probably dead. Alright, that time we shut out a lot of people, so... Well, he died. That's the ace. That is the ace. He actually has more health than the other fighters for whatever reason. But if you shoot him down, you get a gold cross, which is absolutely something that should have been an achievement. I don't know why it wasn't. That's something I've done so many times when I was younger. There he is up there. You don't actually have to shoot him down to beat the level by any means, but just cool if you do. That wasn't enough to kill him? Seriously? Just because he's an ace doesn't mean his plane has more health. Thankfully, there's only one more vehicle mission after this, and it's not even a full vehicle mission, it's just part of the mission. Alright, we shot down the ace. Or did we not? I don't think we did. That looks like two planes conjoined together. There we go. Alright, so I guess we missed the ace because we didn't get the gold cross. God, I'm shooting everything that comes near me. They're just not going down. They're just not going down. Like, look how many I've shot down. They're just not going down. That's a friendly. Yep. Friendly. Those twin engine. Okay, thank God we got through that. That took a lot more than I thought it would. That did not go as well as I thought it would. Our bomber is fine. He just tells you where to drop the damn bombs at. There. It didn't drop. It didn't drop. Well, that's unfortunate. We're not going to get a perfect score here.
Okay, Stretch. We're over our main target. Do me a favor. Don't miss.
I won't now that I know what the button is again. So I missed one of the targets because I hit the wrong button. Drop one on the train, because why not?
I've lost my co-pilot, but maintaining heading.
And one right there. Yeah, they could have easily done something like beat this level with a minimum number of bombs. Okay, so that didn't even work. What the hell? Since when does that not work with one bomb? I could have sworn that was always fine with one bomb. Maybe I was wrong. God, I guess my memory of this game is not as good as I thought it was. The bombing parts don't actually matter in terms of really completing the level. It's just more of a pride thing. It's something that I thought would have gone a little bit better. Sure. Blow out the railroad tracks is why the hell not at this point.
Not bad, big light. Not bad.
We're headed home.
Let's go.
Richie, radio HQ and report mission accomplished.
Roger.
And report 3 casualties.
That plane should not have survived
That was
that.
some magnificent bombing, Stretch. I've never seen anything like it. He just got lucky.
I missed most of my targets, but he's still gonna nominate me for a medal, which is hilarious.
Congratulations.
I did not do an incredible job. I missed most of my targets.
You
Jeez, okay, so you can get a medal for, like, doing nothing here successfully. That's hilarious. That's actually really, really funny. I completely screwed that up, and still we got nominated for a medal, which is pretty cool. But that is it for the North Africa campaign. So we have 3 missions in Italy now, and then, like, 5 missions in Germany. Or is it... No, I think it's 6 missions in Germany, because that was mission number 5. So then 3 in Italy. And 6 in Germany. Ooh, let's go. Another campaign that's so rarely seen in World War II games. The invasion of Italy. But before we go into this, I need to go pee, so I'll be right back, and we will continue our invasion of Italy. Alright, much better. Play like a dragon tonight. Think you're on chapter 4. How many chapters are there?
Can't this duck go any faster? 2.5 tons and all-wheel drive? Just be glad it floats.
1 minute to the beach!
We're almost to the beach, comrades.
Listen up. This isn't going to be like Africa. They know we're coming. This beach is heavily defended. Expect bunkers, barbed wire, and the like. This is the real thing.
I think we would have bombed it a little bit better first.
Remember, maintain your intervals. I'd better see lots of space between men. I do not want to lose an entire squad to a
I
single
don't know if that's a
murder
reference
round.
to Saving Private Ryan or not.
30 seconds! Now you know the drill. Get on shore and establish a beachhead. Clear all obstacles and secure a road inland.
Kill random Italians is what you're telling us to do.
Get on that turret now!
No, thank you.
Take out those mines, Private, or we're not going to make it to the beach! Almost there! Stay on your toes!
At least they're nice and red, so they're easy to see. At least they're all super easy to see, and somehow no one else in our fleet saw them. Alright, so we'll at least land on the beach safely. Some advantage over the D-Day missions later on in the game. They would not still be charging in if they were getting machine gun fire like that. Okay, so we start out with the 30 caliber machine gun, which is you can't actually aim it unless you go down onto the ground. That particular gun, there is no way one single person would be carrying and firing it, because it weighs like 40 pounds, especially with ammo. Now, by this point it was air-cooled, so it didn't actually need a water tank externally to it, but regardless... Alright, Beretta, I don't care what you say, Beretta makes some really damn nice guns. I'm gonna say that right now. Beretta makes some pretty damn nice guns. So, I'm gonna take something Beretta-based, because it's probably going to be better. Because again, Beretta makes some pretty damn nice guns. My shotgun is Beretta. And it is absolutely wonderful. It is such a great gun. Beretta makes one hell of a series of firearms, so... But you can also mount on walls and stuff, which I'm pretty sure was revolutionary for the time, at least in terms of the Call of Duty franchise. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm supposed to go around this way. I can't just go over the normal way, because why not? Where are bombers? Why don't they just drop in here?
You just volunteer. Get your butt over to Fox 3 and tell them we've established a beachhead here. Go! I'm on it! We need to clear that concertina wire. Get a Bangalore up there. We're out! Damn it! Saunders, Blackburn, get up here! Suppress that MG nest in my mark! Ready? Now! Suppressing fire!
Suppressing fire! It went so well for them.
Somebody grab that goddamn bazooka! We need to get off this beach now!
So much concern for the lives of our soldiers. But, random Italian weapons that we will never see again in a Call of Duty game, which is pretty neato. Did I just miss? Well, we have free ammo. Let's use it. Yeah, might as well use the free ammo. Yeah, I think this was definitely the first COD game that had this be like a major thing where you would set up weapons like this. It was pretty cool. Yeah, Beretta is one of the best weapons makers out there, so I like getting to use one of their weapons. Alright, can you guys, like, come in here and help? Or are you just gonna stand there? Alright, we're good. And we're back to full health, so that's good. And then I managed to get nearly killed by one of them because I was dumb. But that's fine. Can you guys, like, actually provide some support here, or am I expected to do absolutely everything? Clearly I'm expected to do absolutely everything, so let's reload our gun here.
Brooklyn! Put a grenade through that window!
Sure, even though I'm not Brooklyn. Well, that works too. No complaints there.
Open that door!
Oh, well, someone just died. And everyone died. The end. That didn't help at all, Patrick. Once there was an ugly barnacle. He was so ugly that everyone died. The end. That didn't help at all. Eat grenades. This is a gun I've never seen before outside of video games. I don't even think Battlefield Vegas had this one. Well, thankfully you can pretty much semi-automatic fire any gun in the game and be fine. Save the machine gun for the bigger battles here. There's a couple of big ones on this level from what I remember. But it is cool seeing, like, very unique weapons in this game that we don't see in other COD games. Okay, I probably just killed one of my own people in here, but... Alright, kill 5 enemies here should have been an achievement. But there are no miscellaneous achievements in this game. But we're good. It just would have been cool to have something there, because it easily would have fit in with the game. And grab that health kit. I thought you were an enemy because you ran right in front of me, because you were stupid. Sergeant, you running in here. Okay, he's actually dead from that, surprisingly. That was almost death on my part, or me killing my own teammates, which also would have been a failure. So I'm glad I got rid of it. And to the next building, bunker, thingy. Stalingrad. I'm super excited for the next level, though, because we get some really unique Italian weapons on the next level. Because people seem to forget this was even, like, a part of World War II, which is insane. This is a big part of World War II. We fought the Italians quite heavily. But we never really think about it. We never talk about it. We never see any books and games about it. It's insane.
Well, we're not going that way. You still have that comp B? Make us a door, would you?
It's just weird, like, such a forgotten part of the war. Oh, I have to do it. Of course I do.
Everybody through!
How did that hurt me? I was behind a wall. Okay, it didn't actually hurt me. It was just a damage indicator, but I didn't actually take damage from it, so... Yeah, next mission's pretty fun, though, when we get to that, so... Oh, there's some friends. Next mission's pretty fun, though. I really like the next mission, and then... After that, 8th mission's okay. 9th mission's the D-Day invasion, which is pretty good. And then after that, the game kind of goes downhill in terms of, like, unique, memorable missions, aside from the finale. Because you have a partial tank mission near the end, and then you have the actual finale.
If you got grenades, use them now!
Okay, the good news is we killed all of them. Bad news is my health is very low. Italy wasn't forgotten. They were known for making the famous song Bella Ciao, which is quite relevant in World War II. Yeah, but in the modern day, I feel like we don't really think about them at all with World War II. Compared to the Nazis or even the Japanese. Just like how this game had the whole North African campaign that's so often forgotten. I wish it was like Freedom Fighters. I could send you guys in to actually do some work for once. Because I am super low on health, so if you guys want to help, that would be great. Which is going to be something I'm saying a lot when Black Ops 7 comes out, because it has a co-op campaign. Which I actually am excited for, because that's going to be probably the best thing that Call of Duty has done for a campaign in a long time. Nothing up there. That's a friendly. Get a grenade up there, too. We have, like, a lot of them, so just start tossing grenades, because why not?
All clear, Sarge! Sarge!
Parker, you
Can I
got
sit
that
up
radio
here?
with you?
Okay, you know what? We got checkpoints, that's fine.
Bad, we could have used that on the beach. Good work! Rangers should have the west! Let's clear this road and flank the Italians from the east!
Yeah, this gun's a little hard to use outside of aiming, so you might not want to focus too much on it. Yeah, when you can actually get it to aim and, like, lock onto targets and, like, be locked down on a location, it's really good. So yeah, like I said before, like, this is something that really wasn't in the later COD games, or the COD games until much later, I mean. At least I don't think it was. Which is pretty cool, not gonna lie. And we get through that thanks to our suppressive fire.
Parker, clear that road. The
There's
rest
health
of you,
kits
get in
here if
cover.
you need them, which I probably do, but it won't let me take them. Alright, so we're up to max ammo with this random-ass submachine gun from Italy.
Take cover! Parker!
This thing looks pretty close to a grease gun, honestly, but just, like, slightly prettier.
Stay low! Get down!
Oh, this is bad. I don't know where that grenade just went. Yeah, grenades can be a pain in the dick in this game sometimes, as you can't tell where they go. Okay, well there was nothing I could do about that because there were grenades there that I couldn't do anything about. Getting hungry due to swimming just ordered a kebab over rice sounds pretty good.
Let's clear this road.
Alright, that only put me back like 2 minutes, so it's fine. I don't know any good, like, Greek or Mediterranean places around here. I'm sure they exist, I just don't know what they are. Allies, what are you doing? You're not even helping. Allies, you're not even helping here. Come on. That grenade was super close. A lot in New York. I'm sure there are. I'm sure you guys have way better restaurant choices than I do.
Clear that road. The rest of you, give him cover.
I'm sure you guys have way more options than I do for something like that. Which I'm not a huge, like, Mediterranean or Greek food type of person. I've had some good places for it, but I'm not... It's not, like, my favorite cuisine or anything like that. It's good, it's just not really my favorite. And a lot of my coworkers got sick from a Greek place around here, a Mediterranean place around here recently. Jeez, what am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do there? Jeez. Do I just have to rush in and hope not to die? I feel like that's what's going to have to end up being, because they are not going down easily.
Let's clear this road and flank the Italians from the east.
Love eating things with an extremely mixed flavor. Oh yeah, I love mixed flavor stuff, but like I said, the last time that a lot of my coworkers ate anything that was like Greek or Mediterranean that was brought to work, it got them all sick. Now, I wasn't in the office that day, I was in the other office that day, so I didn't end up getting sick or anything like that, but it's like, questions arise, I guess. And again, when I get forced to go to the faraway office, we never get free lunch, so I don't have to worry about that. Because I get screwed over consistently. The new person gets to go to the close office most days. I have to go to the long away office that I don't actually want to be in. Because people that I thought were friends and good people screw me over because it benefits them. Because that's how this world works. Oh yeah, it's definitely how it can go with any food, and like, I've never had any problem with it. Like, Greek or Mediterranean food's never messed up my stomach, but like, I don't know, maybe I have a stronger stomach than a lot of people. Because I eat my meat pretty rare, so like, maybe my stomach just doesn't care anymore. I think my stomach just like, does not care anymore about stuff like that. It's like, I can eat pretty rare beef and be totally fine. I may not like the texture of it, but my body doesn't reject it or anything like that, so... Okay, so that was my whole problem there. I didn't advance when I should have. My fault entirely for not realizing that I was supposed to be the sacrificial lamb of the group, which I am because it's a Call of Duty game. me with any food. Asian too. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like, I don't know, most foods don't really mess with me that much anymore. Which is a good thing. I'd rather foods not bother me because I love different types of foods. I love trying different types of foods in different restaurants. Because I used to be, I think I've talked about this before, but I used to be like the pickiest eater ever. Like, I used to be the, you know, I would have ended up being the 20-year-old that only orders chicken nuggets and fries at every restaurant. There was a time where I would have been that way, to be completely fair. But thankfully, I am not that way anymore, and I nowadays eat all sorts of different things. There's only a handful of things that I will not eat. There's certain vegetables that I still don't like. I don't eat most fruit because the acidity messes up my stomach and causes acid reflux, unfortunately. It's a very unfortunate thing, but it is an issue that I have, so fruit causes acid reflux unless it's like a banana or something. Any fruit with acidity to it will cause acid reflux, and I really don't like dealing with that. So yeah, I can't eat fruits specifically because the acidity of it messes up my stomach, unless it's like a banana or something that isn't acidic, or an apple. Apples typically aren't a problem, but same with bananas, but most fruits are so acidic that they don't sit well with me and they end up causing heartburn.
No,
I don't
Fox.
really like that.
There's a Lieutenant Delaney looking for you fellas. He's down the street that way.
Vegetables are a different thing, because vegetables don't have any acidity to them, so onions, broccoli... peppers. Love some peppers. Peppers are fucking amazing.
Sergeant.
Potatoes, corn.
Hey, where's Parker?
Don't like
Damn
carrots, though.
Italians, guys.
Never have been a fan of
Listen up,
carrots.
Parker.
Never been able to eat those. I don't know why, I just don't like them.
School at the north side of town.
Can't remember the last time you've had chicky nuggies. Oh yeah, man, people still do that. One of my dad's co-workers before he retired was totally the kind of picky eater that would literally order chicky nuggies and fries at every restaurant that they went to.
Follow me.
I just don't get it. Like, yeah, I like chicken. Don't get me wrong. Chicken's good. I love chicken overall, but like, you order chicky nuggies at literally every restaurant you go to, you're never gonna get any like flavor or anything. I like chicken I like chicken nuggets sometimes, but like,
You think it's theirs or us?
Either way, you're dead.
I am
You don't keep moving,
advanced
Private.
enough to taste different palates. Black Ops 7 is releasing on your mom's birthday. I don't even know what day it's releasing on. I think it's in October or November. Either way, I don't really care because I'm not going to play it day one this time around.
Before the Italians do.
There! Sarge, look! Covering fire!
Yeah, like chicken nuggets, sure they have their benefits at times. It's not something I eat often, but it's something that I don't turn down. And I love chicken. I love chicken and beef. Both great food options that I love to eat consistently. I love my meatballs. That's a major dish that I like to make that helped me lose a lot of weight when I was in Cincinnati. The meatballs are literally just like a bowl of ground beef that I add a fried egg and cheese to and a slice of bacon, and it's super, super tasty. I know you can't eat bacon, but the rest of it you could eat, and it tastes great. Great flavor, cook it in a shitload of butter so it tastes even better. So much fat in it that it tastes great. But I lost weight with that back in Cincinnati. I lost a lot of weight with it back then. But nowadays, in the healthcare field, I don't care that much anymore because literally everyone in the healthcare field is addicted to something. Either food or drugs or something. 95% of them are. Maybe not all of them, but like 95% are, so... Good food, good liquor, stuff like that. Gonna enjoy.
Good
November
to see you,
14th.
Sergeant.
Okay, gotcha.
16th, sir. Fox Company.
Well, I'm not going to be doing anything November 14th, so I could be playing the game if I really want to play it day one, but that's sure as hell not going to be something that happens unless I get a free code for it. Now, if they give me a free code for it, I have no problem playing it day one. Like, if I get a free game, I have no problem playing it. That's a different situation entirely from what normally happens. Free game is a free game, and I will play it, especially if it's a big game like that. Because I've never gotten a game like that that was free. Because I've only ever gotten free games from like little indie developers and stuff. Ow. Thank God you can actually refill health in this game, otherwise this would be one of the hardest in the franchise. I could do it eventually, because I did COD Classic, but it would suck ass if you couldn't. So I can't remember what the actual objective is right now, like, just fight for a while. Am I not hitting the machine gunner? Okay, I am. He just respawns.
Right, run! Brooklyn, watch out! Incoming!
More 30 cal ammo. Let's take it. Hey, Robbie. Like a 7 will get the same hate people gave to Saints Row. I think it'll get more hate. I hope it'll get more hate. Because it's what it deserves. It deserves no success or pleasure. It deserves only torture and pain. Let them feel what they put the players through for so many years. And then just give us World at War Remastered or Modern Warfare 2 Remastered without all the new guns and skins and stuff, and then we'll all be happy. Really that simple. That's all they gotta do. They're not smart enough to realize that. Yeah, Robbie, unfortunately, requires friends. Console share with someone, download Black Ops 7, their account. You and your brother do that at Game Zone. Started College Football 25 that night through his account. Well, I hope he managed to get through that game because that game is a mess. Although College Football 25 is still better than 26. 26 was an absolute disaster of a game with broken trophies every 5 seconds, so terrible experience of a platinum.
You! Take out that tank now!
Me? Why do I have to do it? Why am I the one that has to do everything here? No, seriously, why am I the one that has to do everything? You can't even toss a smoke grenade for me. You clearly want me to die. What did I ever do to you in a past life, sir? Is there something that I did to you in a past life that makes you think this is okay? I guess there is, but we're still alive, so it's okay. Is that it? Oh, okay, that might actually be it.
That's it.
Okay.
I think we're clear.
That's actually it for this level. That was actually not as bad as I thought. Had a couple of fails, but they were entirely my own fault. Okay, you know what? I'll take it.
Thank you, boys.
Actually,
We can
one
take it
trophy
from
away
here.
from the plat
I'm starting
already.
to see why the big red one has
For
a
Ghost of
reputation.
Thank you,
Yotai,
sir.
but own it.
All right,
Let's pause
Fox.
it.
Let's not keep the lieutenant waiting. Move out.
What do you mean one trophy left on Ghost of Tsushima, not Ghost of Yotai? Because Ghost of Yotai obviously isn't out yet. 2 more achievements. Let's go. Do you want MW3 remastered, at least the campaign? I would love to see that. It's actually a breeze to get through. The only one you're struggling with is Freshman and Road to... Oh, yep. That is the problem trophy for me as well. Alright, we've got 1 to 2 more missions to do tonight, so let's go. At best, we finished the Italian campaign. At worst, we just finished this mission. This is the last one I have really strong memories of. Well, actually, no, it's not. The next two after this I do still have memories of, but not as high of a degree of it. Black Ops 7 campaign won't have a veteran mode. Difficulties based on number of players. I did hear that from somewhere, and that's really, really weird. I feel like that's going to cause a lot of problems to people, like, just so you can just cheese the game on easy. Like, beat the game, no problem with one person.
One time back in Africa, found myself in front of an entire platoon of French.
One trophy win college football.
By myself.
Yeah, you can get all the other trophies in, like, one day.
Hey, it's true.
I still need to edit that video together. That's not going to be that much of a good video, though.
Tell him it's true.
Because the game pissed me off so much, so it's not going to be that much of a video.
They need us to move up to Piano Lupo and reinforce a bunch.
Alright, so this is a really fun level. It's got some very unique weapons to it. So we're definitely finishing this tonight. Possibly finishing the level after it tonight.
The Hermann Goering Division.
Didn't we kick their asses back in Africa?
I said not now.
It would be the first COD campaign, actually, with no hard difficulty trophy.
We need some fire in the sky now!
Because every other COD game that's had trophies has had it. Now, I don't know about achievement lists. Okay, so we have the M1 Carbine, which is a semi... Oh. Well, how was I supposed to know that was considered abandonment? My father didn't abandon me when I was a child, so I don't know what abandonment's like. Like, how am I supposed to know what that's like? My father didn't abandon me as a children, so how am I supposed to know what abandonment's like? Shoot down some planes. This is a very fun mission. This one has a lot of cool stuff to it. A lot of unique weapons, a big tank battle at the end. Level 8 is the end of the Italian campaign, which is a good one. Then after that, we get into level... Well, what was I supposed to do? They're so high up, I can't do anything about them. Then level 9 is where we get into the German campaign, where we go into the actual Normandy invasion, where the game gets a lot harder. I've always liked this mission, though, because we get some very unique weapons on it. This quad 50 cal machine gun is pretty badass, by the way. Would love to make something like this in real life, even though it's probably gonna make you like a terrorist if you make it. It dropped its bombs too late. Watch them make a trophy, beat the entire campaign with 4 players. They're doing that. When you said that, it absolutely happened. It's a weekend of open beta in October for Black Ops. Would I stream that at all? Depends if I'm here. It depends if I'm even in the country when it comes out. I wouldn't be against it, but... I mean, Call of Duty I kind of am very angry with these days. With how bad of a franchise it's become. I wouldn't be against it, but... Like, I do wonder... If people would want to see it, I would definitely be down for it. I guess that's what I would say, is like, as long as people are interested in it and want to see it, that's something I would stream.
Take out them Stukas before they wipe out our equipment!
Okay.
They're going for the fuel tank! Stop those fighters!
You don't have to shoot down all of them, I don't think. Okay, there we go. Move forward. Black Ops 7 will flop hard. I hope it does. I really hope it does flop hard. I really want Battlefield 6 to beat the crap out of it. Because I love Battlefield 1. Like, I love Battlefield 1. That was a great game. I love Battlefield 1, so I would love to see Battlefield make a glorious return with all of that. Battlefield 1 was great. 5, I wasn't a huge fan of, and even 3 was pretty good. 4 had some good parts to it, too. But just, like, 5 was kind of crappy, but other than that, like, 1 was great. 1 was the most fun I've had with a Battlefield game, probably, ever. Okay, where are they? So yeah, I would love to see another good Battlefield game because I love Battlefield 1. I had a lot of fun with that back in college.
Protect those artillery positions! Don't stop firing! Let's go! There's more! Take them out!
Also, it's a good thing these things have infinite ammo because it's not something that would have happened in real life. And I also don't overheat, which is even better.
Hustle it up! Let's go! Keep moving! Go, go, go!
Shot that one down. There's another one here. There's another one right after him. Got him. Wasn't Battlefield 5 completely online? No, Battlefield 5 had a single-player mode. It wasn't a very good single-player by any means, but it was there. But no, it was not all online or anything like that, unfortunately. Well, what am I supposed to do? I can't really hit that. Okay, what was I supposed to do about that? I guess we're finishing this mission. This will be the last one tonight because the game is being stupid. So we finish this mission, and that'll be good enough for tonight because this game is kind of being stupid at this point. I'm not missing that many shots, but somehow I'm not getting these fucking planes shot down. Even at max health, it's not enough, so...
Take out them Stukas before they wipe out our equipment! Take cover! Go, go, go! Get down! They're gunning for the fuel tanks! Stop them!
Go find cover! Should go down from that, thank you. Yeah, 450 caliber machine gun should be able to shoot down anything.
Take cover! Move, move! Heads down! Move it!
Okay, where's it going next? I hit it, but it didn't take it out fast enough. Come on now. I really could have hit it any faster. Come on, take all them out. There we go. What's the next objective? Where are you gonna send me next? Where do you want me to aim? Okay, there we go. Move forward, please. Thank you. Yep, shoot down anything in the sky because it's probably hostile.
Keep firing!
I'm feeling Black Ops 7 will get more hate than Black Ops 4. I hope it will. I do hope it will. We'll see, though.
You gotta protect those artillery positions! Don't
I am. What do you think I'm doing this whole time?
There's more! Take him out!
What am I supposed to do? They aren't taking enough damage. Sometimes it still counts them as getting their kills even when they are shot down. Is that enough? No, it's not. Just go down at this point. Seriously, there we go. Can we get to the actual gameplay part of this level, please? We gotta get through this level tonight. What am I supposed to do? What the hell am I supposed to do? BF6 as a campaign, it probably will. But I don't know what the hell this game wants me to do, because it's not giving me a checkpoint. So what does it want me to do? Even when I shoot down 95% of the planes, it's not enough. For some reason. Somehow it's not enough. I don't remember this being this bad on the PS2 version of the game back in the day. Maybe it was, but I really don't remember this being this much of a problem.
They're going for the fuel tank! Stop those fighters!
Because I can shoot down almost every plane and just still fail the mission, so... I do not remember struggling like this back in the PS2. I can see him right there, shoot him down. Doesn't seem to do anything. There was nothing I could do about that one because he appeared on the radar too late. It takes so many shots to down one of them. Good lord. Took him out. Got him. No overheating this time, which is nice.
Keep firing! You gotta protect those artillery!
Okay, got them.
Don't stop firing!
Where's the next one?
There's more! Take him out!
Okay, got him. Apparently not. Apparently that didn't actually count. Counted enough though, so shoot down both them. Okay, that's good. That's good. Where's next? There's one, got him. There's multiple more coming though. There we go. That's better. Where's the next one? Another wave here, incoming.
Keep moving! Go, go, go!
Oh great, two opposite directions, so there's no way I can hit both of them. like a trap if you ask me. Well, you got most of them, so... Okay, we got all of them. It was a little bit late, but that better be enough. We gotta be at the end of this stupid defensive section by now.
I don't see any more.
Thank you! Jeez, that was terrible. I usually don't struggle that much with that section, but that was terrible. There's no health... Okay, there are health kits here. Good. Alright, so now we're on to the main level. It's going to be round 256 to fight the Pop-A-Back. The Ops 4 arcade. I hope not, but I wouldn't be surprised if it happens. Right about all the uneven numbered COD games getting Dead Ops arcade. So Black Ops 7's confirmed to have it.
All of you, on me! Looks like we're heading the rest of the way on foot. There's a lot of open ground, so don't bunch up. Stay sharp!
M1 carbine is not the best weapon in the game. It's very low powered compared to a lot of rifles. High rate of fire, high magazine size, but low power. This is like a 30 caliber or something like that, so not a particularly good weapon for killing, at least. Unless you get a really good hit on people. Go and open the gate, will ya? There's a plane falling down, so that'll count as progress, I believe. Yep. Black Ops 1, 3, 5 is Cold War, and then 7 will have Dead Ops Arcade, so it is confirmed. Okay then, so that's going to be highly unfortunate when that ends up being a thing that happens, that we have to play. So now we get one of the most unusual looking machine guns ever. Yeah, this is one of the strangest looking guns I've ever seen. I will take this Carcana though, because it is much more powerful. And it was the weapon that was supposedly used to kill JFK. So let's take it. Or just Carcano in general. I own a Carcano rifle. And their sights are actually very similar to this. Not the easiest to use. It's a very high caliber round, but the round is so unusual by Western standards, it's hard to get the ammo for it. Historical weapons are fun to have in the collection. Kidney shot, headshot, stomach shot, headshot. You guys actually want to do your jobs here? There's a grenade somewhere. I'm getting far away from that. And was that a double kill? It pretty much was. So yeah, this light machine gun is super weird with its whole design.
Everyone okay? Count your arms and legs and let's go.
We need healing items like right now. We are very low on health. Thank you. I will take those all day long. We have lots of ammo. Let's go. So yeah, super weird looking gun that has not been any other Call of Duty game for that matter.
Get down! Stay out of sight! What is it, Sarge? Take a look across the bridge.
That's a big ass convoy.
It's a whole convoy, but they ain't moving. They're sitting ducks.
Thunder, this is Fox. What's your status? Over? Give me a grid reference for that bridge. Get it right, or those shells are gonna be dropping right on top of us.
Yeah, I don't know how this grid thing works, but we're gonna use it anyway.
Good work. Thunder, this is Fox. Fire mission battery, grid 233937. Enemy convoy in open. Fire for effect. Over?
Alright.
Hold on to your helmets. This is gonna be close.
Better hope they hit it. And they did. Good shot, boys. Good shot. Why does it not let me dive to cover here? I don't know. Okay, that area is cleared very quickly.
Move on to the road.
Hustle it up!
Not a great shot, but we got him in the second time. There's a tank there, so I hope that someone's going to deal with that tank. Or that it's one of ours. For the big red one, it's not too much to worry about. Okay, that was really weird. That seemed like a bug, but okay.
Battalion bivouac. Stay sharp.
Nice little camp here. I'll take your grenades, because I can enjoy them. I can shove them at my butthole for a nice dildo. Excuse me, that was not supposed to go into the recording. Okay, this assault rifle is actually pretty good. It's like a 2 or 3 hit kill, or like a 1 or 2 hit kill. Very weird gun, though, because I don't recognize this one at all. Ayo! Carcano's a pretty good shooting rifle, by the way, but just ammo for it's pretty hard to come by these days. At least the ammo for mine is hard to come by. Rather expensive for what it is. Kind of annoying having to spend a lot of... Okay, he just one-shotted me. Okay, then. Where's the checkpoint at? On the way... That's not that far back, actually. I would love to know how he killed me in, like, one shot, though. I don't really understand how that happened. Yeah, Carcranos have a very weird clip system as well. Like, the clip goes en bloc into the rifle like an M1 Garand. But, like, the clip has to be in the gun for it to fire, which is super weird.
Move in.
Yeah, I think these guys respawn infinitely, so this is not really helpful. Come on, man. They killed me in like one shot. Seriously. Gotta get through this mission tonight. I gotta go to work tomorrow, and I want to make this worthwhile. At this point, I fucking hate my job, so it's not like it matters that much. Especially when we have literally nothing to do tomorrow, but regardless, I gotta at least show up for now. Until I can negotiate a better pay for the bullshit I'm dealing with. Because I have intentions to make some negotiations for better pay or mileage compensation over some of the bullshit that's going on. I'll explain it far more in-depth if needed. For now, it's okay, but in the future, if needed, I will fully discuss things. Not quite Adam 2.0, but Adamet 1.0, I guess would be a good way to say it. Which Adam 1.0 is in very bad shape right now, which is great. I love seeing that. But again, we'll talk more about that in the future. It is weird though, because we're also going into college football season, so that means that streams might be a little more inconsistent in the near future. Especially on the weekends, just because college football is a thing. And in the Deep South, it is a major part of our everyday life here during the football season, so I don't know what that's going to look like yet. We might be a little bit more busy in the near future, just because of college football purposes. Hopefully the schedule won't be too weird or anything like that, but there's a chance there might be some off days or weeks just because of that. Which is exciting though, because it's nice to actually have something to watch on TV again. After 6 months of nothing. Come on, can you guys actually help here? There's a lot of machine guns mounted right there. Alright, can we get some healing items, please? A little low on the health here. Let's get some healing items, please. Checkpoint, that's good. Not too much to replay then when we inevitably die here. Alright, reload. I think we're okay.
Look, Sarge! That's one of our guys by that Jeep!
Where's the rest of your squad, Corporal?
They're pinned up ahead. They got some wounded, but I can't get to them.
Let's get you up there, then. Grab that sniper rifle. You need it more than he does.
I will take it. Yep, it's got a scope on it. I will take that.
Find cover!
Scoped rifle is a good thing.
Watch out!
I don't know where that grenade just went. Of course it did. Right on top of us. Well, grab those health items, and we can keep moving forward. Let's keep going. We gotta get through this level tonight.
Sir, up ahead, I think I can see.
There they are!
There's a lot of enemies up there. Holy cow.
Okay, here I go. Cover me! Moving up! Medic!
Medic! All the guards up on the upper area. I think we're good for now.
Medic! Hurry!
Apparently not. Come on, everyone, let's advance while the enemies are dead.
You boys from the 82nd?
Yes, sir!
You must be the naval liaison we heard about.
Mangan, sir.
I'll stay here and tend to these guys.
Let's go! Move it!
Okay, I guess we're going back this way. Alright, we're near the end of this level. Yep, this is the final part of the level.
CO! Stay close!
You must be from the 16th. We've been expecting you boys.
Sergeant Hawkins.
Captain James, 504th. Won't lie, glad you're here. We've been taking a real beating. Could use your extra muscle. Tell me that radio works.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Without those big guns, we don't stand a chance.
Where do you need us?
German armor is getting real close. Send your best through those tunnels and up to the front line. Hurry!
Yes, sir.
Okay then.
Okay, people, you heard the captain. You and Vic, get going. Let's keep our Navy friend out of trouble. We'll bring up the rear.
Alright. Pick up some ammo. Alright, much without the Springfield here. Let's go. Let's finish off this mission.
Now that's a whole lot of tanks.
It's like 10 tanks. One plane could take them all out.
Here we don't, Popeye. Come on.
Yeah, one plane could take them all out. Well, that's unfortunate for them.
Get on that machine gun! I'm gonna base some fire on that ridgeline!
Do I have to? I don't trust these guns. This one overheats too fast. It doesn't have much of a sight either. It's just a straight up V and hoping that it's in the range of the target. I don't know if this is an actual Italian SMG or light machine gun or not.
Clear those trenches!
It might have been, but this is not a particularly effective idea for a weapon. Okay, well I don't know what I was supposed to do about that because it just randomly dropped dead from something showing up there. It's fine, I was right here, so... Look at the 10 tanks. Let's just call in an airstrike on them and we're good to go. Alright, let's go. We're at the end of the mission. Let's go. This is not that hard. Well, this game doesn't exist on PlayStation. Well, it is on PlayStation, it's just on PS2.
Fire on that ridgeline! Nothing gets through!
Nothing's been insanely hard so far, it's just a lot of it's been my own failures more than anything else. There's been a few things that have not really been my fault. For the most part, it's been on me for being bad at the game. Most of it's been my own fault, for trophies you mean. But the trophies, if they were the same as the achievement list, it wouldn't be that bad. Just beat the game on the highest difficulty and get every single trophy. Can I just sit here? Hard so far doesn't look that difficult. It's nowhere near as bad as some COD games. It's not easy though, and it's going to get harder as we go further into the game. Because there's some pretty brutal levels later on in the game, because we're only... Finishing this mission will put us at halfway through the game. Because after this, there's still 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... Yeah, 7 more missions after this. And some of them are very, very long. So I don't know if we're going to get through it in one more stream or not. It might take 2 more streams depending on how things go. Because some of those later missions are actually pretty challenging. Thought COD 2 is one of the hardest veteran. Yeah, the Xbox version that has like a veteran difficulty and everything is pretty brutal. Absolutely, it's very brutal. But this is a spin-off, so... Not quite the same.
Into the tunnels now!
Yeah, this is technically a spin-off, so it's not quite the same.
Wrong one! Back the other way!
COD 2 is definitely one of the hardest.
Step aside, Sarge. I can open this puppy up. Easy.
Then do so.
All right, Mangan, you're up.
Alright guys, what do you need me to do here?
It got pretty banged up in the explosion.
How about that radio over there?
Oh, I think so. I'm gonna need a few minutes, though.
Get down there. Use those bunkers for cover. Hold off those tanks any way you can. Get this man the
Will
few minutes he
do.
needs.
Time to hold off a bunch of tanks with a bunch of RPGs.
We need suppressive fire on them.
There's like 8 tanks you have to take out here, so this is a bit of an area. Yeah, there's 8 tanks you have to take out, so... That one's down, so that's good. That's kill, let's go, that's 3. Or 4, that's 4 down.
Bunker! There's too many of them!
Take that one out when we can. Perfect. That's 5. Just shoot it like a pistol. Shoot it without aiming, because why not?
Keep firing!
There we go. 6 down. Let's get out of there. Two more down here, so let's keep firing. That's bad. That's a good hit from them. That's a kill. Okay, that went surprisingly well. I'm not gonna lie, that went surprisingly well.
Go back to the main bunker! Come on!
The radio's up and working! Cover me! The cruisers need firing coordinates! Medic! Medic! Get up there and spot targets for Mangan! Go!
Sure.
A couple other ships are in range. Let's light them up!
Well, I don't know what the targets are. So that's 1.
Fire mission, grid 2.
Okay, they give us the grid.
9, 5, 8. Enemy tanks in the open. Fire for effect. Over.
Said the kebab over rice, honestly, wasn't the best. It was okay, but wasn't super filling. Well, as long as she ate well tomorrow, it shouldn't matter. Okay, so with this, we're halfway through the game. 7 missions to go. Most of them are quite long, so we will see if we can finish off the game in one more stream. I don't know if we can or not. But regardless, as soon as this mission ends, we're going to call the night. Gotta go work tomorrow, even though I despise everything that I do, so yeah. There's been a lot of fun so far. I have so many fond memories of this game, so this is really fun to play through again. 7 more levels, 1 more in Italy and 6 in Germany.
Outstanding work, son. I'm putting you in for corporal. You deserve it.
Promotion, let's go.
Yeah, I guess you done all right out there.
Alright, let's go. 1 more mission in Italy, and then 6 missions in Germany, and we are done with the game. So yeah, hopefully 1 more stream to finish it off. At most 2 more streams, and we'll be done with this game. A Call of Duty Mastery out of nowhere. Still have to look into Finest Hour, though, because I do think that one's going to be fun to play, given that I've never really been big into it in the past. So, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will be back on this game hopefully in a few days, hopefully on like Wednesday or something, and then after we get through this game, we'll go back to stuff on PS5, I promise, because I know that's more of the common thing that people on here are used to, even though people are definitely interested in the retro achievement stuff, so we'll figure out a good balance in the future, but hopefully finish this off on like Wednesday or something, and then go back to PS5. So, thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys back here real soon.